Hello, Beblith. How is? Ooh, oh, no. I got my computer audio on. Sorry about that. All right, now I think I fixed the audio. I usually I have it my phone and my screen up so I can see the chats and whatnot, and I accidentally had them both play, and that caused an echo. We'll go all the way to the end. Okay, we don't stop until we hit the Emperor, baby. Woo! I don't know. Lord only knows how far behind we are, Grey Host. Unfortunately, we have this. There's a terrible debuff that you can get. It's actually permanent. Anytime you enter Grey Host, it's called a job. Now, if you have one of these job debuffs, it actually causes you to not play Grey Host PvP for significant portions of time. And it actually hinders your ability to become the Emperor because of it. And very unfortunate that this thing comes in the way. How's it going? Hey, you? I don't know if we'll be doing the pledges today. We're definitely going to get the Seals of Endeavors because I looked and apparently the Seals of Endeavors today are pretty good. Where are the Seals of Endeavors? I'm always forgetting where they even are. Look at this bad boy. Complete a dungeon, 3 Undaunted keys. 3 Undaunted keys just for going and over it. Yeah, today's pledge, Fungal Grotto 1. Are the pledges 3 doses of Fungal Grotto 1? I've never rated a game on Xbox before, but if they made the Daily Pledge 3 versions of Fungal Grotto 1, I would have so much respect for them. I'd give it 5 stars on the Xbox Marketplace. I'm curious. You guys aren't lying to me, right? Is it actually the Daily Pledge today? Or you pulling a leg? I'll see you later, kills. I forget which one even is it actually? There's no way. That's Celine's web. All right, Mej. Yeah, I always forget who's who. Oh, baby. Does this mean we have to do it on veteran? Fellas, we're going to have to, everybody is going to have to lock in because this is a Fungal Grotto veteran run. Everybody's going to have to be ready and bricked up for this because this is going to be a little tough. We're even going to have to actually go put on our PvP gear. We're going to put on the home recommendation list? Look at this. This is actually pretty cool. Look at this. Thank you guys for recommending it. Yeah, we're gonna be making. So after we do our little hoopla here, we're gonna be making a one-button PvP build. You will only be able to press one button to kill people. You have one spammable. It's gonna. Everybody's always like, Jake, can you make a one-button build or one bar build? And I'm like, why stop there? You should be able to use this build with a Guitar Hero guitar if you really wanted to. So we are going to go all out on this idea, but I do need to get this pledge done because I am actually allergic to the keys, to Undaunted keys. It's going to be a sorcerer. That's the best part. We're going to make it a sorcerer. The alt is probably going to be undo to get minor protection. Honestly, you know, or some other passive buff, maybe we give it like the Fighter's Guild Dawnbreaker, just so that way it has the extra stamina or whatever having Mage's Guild stuff gives you. We are going to be building that here, but we probably should actually do this pledge on Veteran, huh? I don't think, is there even a hard mode for Fungal Grotto 1? Isn't it literally just complete it? And that is. Don't worry, you'll be able to get more, you'll be able to get more. Sorry, we're going to put on a PvP gear, PvE gear. There we go. It's my random shitty PvE build. Monster Man sounds like the blood. Yeah, we'll make him look as ugly as possible too. All right, I'm literally going to. Is there a hard mode though? Because I don't think that all dungeons don't have hard modes. Well, baby, are we ready for this? Are we actually gonna go into a veteran dungeon on stream? I mean, I'm kind of nervous. Like, what if we get killed? You know, this could be real crazy. You know, I don't want to add time. I actually got the ad on my computer as well. Quick question: do you have a video showcasing the 7 new PvP maps? I can't find any videos about that. Oh, I don't know if they've shown them all yet. And unfortunately, I'm not on PTS, so it's not easy for me to go see them. But I can, if any footage is released about them, when I do my updated breakdown video on them, I'll make sure to include it. Go make a mess of it so we know what to do in a 40-minute when I lose the day job debuff. Listen, the problem is when you lose the day job debuff, you get a whole bunch of other debuffs that come along with it, such as the unable to afford DLCs debuff. It's actually significantly worse. How's it going, Robert? Thank you, everybody, for joining. We are in a bit of a long queue here. So, boy, how's it going, Bosco? I slowed down the amount of ads on Twitch. Let me make sure I did this correctly, because I wanted to encourage people to watch on Twitch. That way, we could push for partner. Let me make sure I actually did this correctly, because I am not the greatest with this stuff. All right, we put ads to low, so there's only 30 seconds of ads every hour. Right, it's the best I could give you. All right, I just turned them down. Thank you for the follow, Dark Phoenix, by the way. So you shouldn't see ads. Make sure to save that though. Yeah, 30 seconds of ads is all that's running right now. If you drop queue, can I? Yeah, if you want to join the queue for, I can do it with you guys. Just send me a message on the in the game. That's the real dad joke. Yeah, I want to encourage people to watch on Twitch. So there's only 30 seconds of ads every hour. I just made sure I switched it over. Travis, you're watching on YouTube. Don't lie to the people. You're on YouTube, not Twitch. If I buy a year of ESO Plus, does that give me the crowns all at once? Does anyone know the answer to that? Because I am always bad at budgeting. Even though I know that I'm going to play ESO for a year, I buy it monthly. Thad says no, and I believe Thad. That was a quick no. Somebody says yes, and Travis says LOL. All right, we're getting mixed signals here. We're all over the place. Did you get my invite, by the way? There we go. Are you two DPSs? Just two real DPSs about to get a fake tank and a fake healer. About 3,500. I didn't know if you did get it all at once. It's good if you do. I'm glad that if they changed it, that it's actually changed, because it feels like something that should happen. But ads are set to 30 seconds. That way, if you guys want to go watch on Twitch, we're slowly working our way towards getting onto YouTube's partner gobbledygook, whatever other special things that you can get. Is there really no more prepaid discount on Plus? I thought you did get a discount if you prepaid. I'm not good at math though, so I mean I'm not the best at this stuff. But what are some sorcerer skills what are skills that give you passive just for having it on your bar? I know that for the sorcerer, having bound armor is good, because you can get some bonuses with this, and max stamina increased by 8%. It's gonna be pretty good. That could be something pretty good, because I think this is gonna end up being a stam sword. What are my thoughts on the nerf to the Nightblade? I think for most players of Nightblades, it won't be that detrimental, because a toggle on and off that's cheaper. It's literally the same cost if you just toggled it for 3 seconds and then untoggled it. So I don't necessarily think that it's going to be like the worst, craziest change in the world. What did I just earn points for? It's weird. I do think that it is a nerf, though. I mean, I definitely think that it will be a nerf because you're not able to regen as quickly. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it'll really focus on those the blades that are what's it called? I think it's really focused on those night blades that just go invisible, come out with their little two handers and whatnot. Bound weapons, the fighter's guild one that gets to pass has major protection for support will be good. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Profit good suggestions. I'm thinking of buying a year come tax time so I can buy Zanmer when it comes around because I still have 3.7 million gold to try and save it if I want to get for Haxford's. Either would make a great guild hall. Yeah, and if you can raise enough gold too, I mean, you can get pretty much anything in ESO as well. I mean, if you can convince somebody to, you could get people to do all sorts of dirty things for a couple million gold. I was challenging you guys to play against me in Tales of Tribute for 500,000 gold, and if that's what you would get if you won, then people were doing that. What are some other Fighters Guild? Is this? Does this one have a passive like one on your bar? Maybe not. Expert Hunter. While slotted, okay, so you gain major savagery and major prophecy. What does the Oaken Soul just give you though for freebies? Because realistically, we might as well just throw the Oaken Soul on this bad boy, right? What does the Oaken Soul give you? Hey Jake, how's it going? Pretty good. Ring, yes. Because I remember the Oaken Soul ring when it first came out. Not all the change. So you get minor berserk, minor courage. So you do get major brutality and sorcery, huh? This is what this one is. I mean, that's major savagery. Do you get major savagery? You do get major savagery. Man, they just give you everything. Man, maybe we don't need the Oaken Soul ring. I made the switch to Twitch. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate you. We are only running 30 seconds. I am running the smallest amount of ads possible on Twitch. Also, how are we not inside of Fungal Grotto yet? Is the better question. How's it going, Salachi? Oaken Soul is yeah, but the problem is like we're getting all these buffs from our bar, but we don't need these buffs because we would be getting them already from the Oaken Soul. But there's only so many buffs you can get, I got you. 2 nights in a row. I know we are going crazy with it. We have 63 viewers right now and 1,392 total followers. All right, what are some other mythics that could be used? What are some other? What about that one ring? What about that one mythic? The one that's like the amulet. Oh no, you're not allowed to use that. The game room has rated you with a party of 225. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh dear God, we just started too. I'm not even doing anything exciting. We're queued in for Fungal Grotto. Thank you, the game room. Oh my gosh. Now I feel like I have to do something interesting. Death Dealer's Feet. That's not a bad option too, Dylan, because that'll give us a lot more stamina. We're trying to think of we're gonna make a one button build. You take it to PvP and you literally just press one button repeatedly to get all the kills. That's what we're working on. It's a bit of a unique build. That's what we're trying to think. And I was thinking because there's a lot of things that you put on your skill bar, right? That give you major savagery, major prophecy. Gosh, I'm not used to this many people. Thank you guys all for coming. Please, all right. Now we can't fail this dungeon run. Dear gosh, how many gifted subs did you just give, Travis? Oh my god, what is that? Travis gifted 10 subs? Gosh, you guys are crazy. I love all of you. I'm on Xbox and A as well. Yeah, if any of you guys want to join me on Xbox and A and you guys want to do content, um, yeah, no pressure. Hey, but imagine if I lose this dungeon run. We don't actually. Do we have to kill the bosses? I don't think we have to do the actual dungeon even on veteran for the pledge, right? Don't you literally just have to? Don't you just literally have to? Oh my gosh, so many things happening on both of my screens at once. Don't you just have to kill the two bosses? Because isn't Chief Orzer or whatever? He's the guy that like opens the door, right? That's yeah, just the two. He's the one that opens the door. He's not like the snake one. Just read. Well, you gotta still. You see like the thing next to me though. You still gotta kill both of those people, even if you do the hard mode. Oh, bring to boss. Thank you guys, by the way, for that. That is incredible. I've only ever been rated once before, so I appreciate it, and I appreciate the gifted subs, and I appreciate you all being here. Welcome. You guys have any ideas for a one bar build? We are in the we're trying to do a little bit of a challenge where instead of everybody wants these one bar build videos. How about a one button build video? So we are only going to be using crystal frags essentially, probably the stamina morph of it on a stam sort, and then we're going to use that to take into Cyrodiil to Greyhost and see how many kills we can get with it. It is still going through all the new subscribers. That is crazy. Thank you guys again. So if you guys have suggestions for what mythic, because I was looking at it and I think Oakensoul doesn't give us anything helpful, to be completely honest. Because we can get all of the buffs that Oakensoul is going to give us, either from potions or more than likely just from the stuff that we put on our bar. I mean, it's nice to use Oakensoul because you get like 50 bajillion buffs. Maybe Gaze of Sithis, maybe the Marken Ring would be better because that gives us unnamed buffs. But there's an amulet too that I think could be pretty decent as well. Oh, so that yeah, the chief is literally just this guy. So that's the one boss you need for the pledge. So still, look at me, I'm just running ahead of the group. By the way, if the dungeon is Fungal Grotto pledge, I would do this on all of your characters. Saint Seducer is a good option too. It's not a bad. That's actually a pretty good shout. I'm just what are the passives that you get from there? Yeah, that's the amulet I was thinking. I'm trying to remember exactly what it does. That's the key. We could just skip this, right? We don't have to actually fight these things. We could just jump in, right? Feeling a bit under the weather. We'll hope you feel better here soon. Is the Marken Ring is what 100? Is it 1,000 armor and then 100 weapon and spell damage for every 3 piece? Yeah, it gives random buffs and debuffs. I just don't know which ones you get. That's the only thing that I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think, like off the top of my head. Which ones are you actually getting? Oh my goodness gracious! Hurts. We didn't read the scroll, did we? We got to read the scroll. Oh my goodness, we didn't read the scroll. That's on me. I got too excited. Thoughts on the new Battlegrounds update? I actually am really excited about the Battlegrounds update. I think the Battlegrounds needed to have a little more razzle dazzle than it had, and I'm glad that it's getting really the love that it needs. Because be realistic. How many people were actually doing battlegrounds? We just jump on the water. Oh, will that reset him? That's embarrassing. Just ignore the fact that we're wiping on the final boss here because we forgot to read the scroll. I forgot to read the scroll. Blame me. Actually, maybe we're not wiping because we were just resetting it, aren't we? Did it reset? Yeah, it reset. I think right. 3.6 million is not what he had a second ago. So if we're not ruining the no death run, thank God. I was afraid. Oh, 4.1 million, maybe. Okay. This is why I shouldn't be in trouble touching the scroll. So I'm like, oh, he's got more health than he normally does. He must clearly be on his hard mode. Jesus. Maybe Gaze of Sithis would be good because you could just face tank everything and then just roll dodge. I'm gonna have to look at that amulet though. Yeah, see, they remember the scroll. I'm not. I'm not good at remembering things too good. Like, I will literally forget. To be fair, in my defense, I am easily distracted. If I'm not streaming and I'm locked into one thing, it's much easier, Boom. There we go. 3 undaunted keys. And then the hard mode clear. I want to look at the it's called the what, the Veildrith amulet? Or what's it called? The something amulet? I'm just gonna look at all ESO mythics. Because I feel like this is primed for a mythic. Saint and Seducer could be. I do like the Saint and Seducer. Now, the only thing the amulet would give you that's helpful is minor force and penetration. Which, I mean, penetration is nice, but like, is that nice? We get an Earth Gore shield and 2 undaunted keys and an Earth Gore shield. That's a good old run. Turn in this SOB and be out of this hard content. Am I right? I've just started playing ESO a couple months ago. Haven't done much besides the main quest and some of the Daggerfall Covenant. I'm loving it so far, though. Well, welcome. It's a lot to do. It's the best way to describe it. A lot to do. Doesn't it help channeling abilities? No, I don't think. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. I was thinking about maybe running Deadly Strike. What I'll do is I'll pull up. I have a little window that's kind of like a build thing. You can use this to see how much damage you'll do essentially, and like what all your stats will be after you've kind of like put all your champion points in and blah blah blah. So I'm curious to see what it's gonna come to. Why is everybody deep? 4 undaunted keys. There we go. A second gold one. Oh, yeah, another one. I must have had half opened that yesterday. I think I sold one of these yesterday for like 40,000. I don't know if it's probably even like down to 30,000. I'm looking at the builds that we could do with this, and there's a lot of options. I actually am leaning towards the Markin ring. Could be a really cool one. I'm gonna pull up the ESO build creator. I'm gonna show you guys like what I'm looking at. I have to make this a little bit smaller. Hang on. Well, gigantic thing were we looking at yesterday? Oh, we were looking at the golden curiosities because that's why we were so zoomed in. I'm like, why are we so zoomed in? There we go. All right. So, So this is where we can. This is the build editor that we are using from ESO Hub. So I'm just looking at all the things here that we could use, essentially that we could put in. I mean, we could slap on the oak console, but I think what we could do is put on instead mark marking ring. Slap on the marking ring. We'll have to edit the stuff. We'll do the editing of the stuff last because I'm curious what you guys think. And then I'm thinking, what am I thinking? What am I cooking here? What am I cooking? Probably body piece, deadly strike. We'll just slap on some deadly strike. Just do. We'll leave the head and shoulders empty for now, just in case. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's 5-piece deadly strike. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Dottie. I also turned ads as far down as possible. There should only be 30 seconds of ads every hour. So, and there's some. Maybe. So, how much? So, we could do what? 2 3-piece sets, right? Am I counting wrong here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we could do. What's one like? The trainee. Or does the Druidic? Which one is better? I gotta pull up Druidic. Can't spell. That's health. Ooh, make sure we get this one then in heavy. Which one did I put this in? Make sure that's in light. There we get our bonus. And then Drudic's Band. And then maybe like Imperial Wrath. We are making something. Wait, that's Imperial Physique. Wasn't there? What's the one that's like a? What is The ads were pleasant. Does that mean you guys don't like listening to my voice? Chat, we're like cooking one of the greatest sets to be seen in the Elder Scrolls universe. What's that 3-piece set that comes from Imperial City? I thought it was Imperial Wrath. Wait a minute, I want to check my set items here real quick. If you subscribe to the channel, you get 0 ads. That's also true. You feel free, no pressure, obviously. I'm just happy that you guys are here. Agility, Phoenix, Powerful Assault. It's not willpower. Well, willpower does add weapon and spell. We don't need those other pieces. We don't need magicka. We need stamina, ideally. It's endurance. Health and health recovery. Agility. There we go. Alright, this is going to be one of the most weird builds you've ever seen in your life. Ooh, what weapons do we use? We probably have to dual wield, right? If we're gonna actually make this, I think we had to dual wield daggers. Or wait, daggers or swords or. Ooh. I think dual wielding is probably better for the passives. Maces. We might need maces. We might need more penetration. I'm just looking at which passives might be better from a weapon line. Let us just do. We're gonna do agility, but we're gonna do agility. Do agility hammers. That's what I'm thinking. I know this probably looks like crazy, but this I think you could use because we're gonna get a lot of the buffs from the Oaken Soul from other places. Hello, my sugar lips. How's it going, sugar lips? Damn, I sent that a hot minute ago. What did you say, Oscar? Sorry, what did I miss? So sorry if I missed it. Alright. Skills. This is where it becomes crazy, right? Where is Crystal Frags? That's Storm Calling? That is not Storm Calling. You would think I would know where these things would be, huh? Crystal Weapon. Thank you for this resubscription, Bellatrixorian. Sorry if I butchered your name. Maybe this could be better. Maybe it's better if we make this a mag build. How much damage do you think we could get this to do? I'm unironically thinking that it might be better. Reduces your target's armor, the first hit, and then the second deals after casting it on. Maybe we make this a mag build instead. I'm just trying to think because this Crystal Frags has the ability to just go buck wild. You know, you can basically get tons of insta procs. Maybe we'll do this, and then we'll switch. We'll switch this to willpower instead. Willpower. Where's the other willpower pieces? Oh, yeah, these. Willpower. We're going crazy. Hammer of willpower. You're not gonna use your light and heavy attacks, so then you do one of these. Get your because the deadly strike, right? We'll show you what deadly strike does. As you can I show you guys what it does? Just add a piece and it'll show. Increase your damage with your damage over times and channel attacks do by 15%, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. Again, with Crystal Frags, I think because that's a channeled ability, so we're getting a 15% damage increase with our Crystal Frags. And now for our skills, we just slap on Crystal Frags. You want to make sure that we got this bad boy. I'm thinking, you know, I mean, this one does reduce their armor. I'm just thinking, you know, which one do you think is better? Do you think it's better to go? What do you guys think? Stam or mag? 1 for Stam, 2 for mag. If you were gonna go buck wild and create a one-button build, would you think it'd be better to go around Crystal Fragments, which has the ability to insta-proc itself twice? Or would you go, or Crystal Frags, where you can go twice, or Crystal Weapon, where you can reduce their armor? What do you guys think? You will give me a 1 for the Crystal Weapon, 2 for Crystal Frags. That's 1 Stam, 2 mag. I think for me, I'm at number 2. I don't know. 2? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The ability to insta proc is just such a powerful. It's awesome. I can't put the same thing on my bar. All right, Storm Calling. So this is now where we get to the abilities that we're not allowed to touch, because you are only going to be putting these on your bar just to have them there. Where is Bound Armaments? Is that here? Am I dumb? Apparently I am dumb. Ironically, though, this would give us a bunch of stam. So I'm thinking this one is better. Plus, minor resolve and minor protection, literally at all times, is goaded with the sauce. So now look, now we're starting to get all these passives just built in for us. Now we go to world. Wait, where's Guild Lines? Fighters Guild. Where is while slotted, gain major savagery and prophecy. Wait, isn't there? I think there's a Mages Guild version, and the Mages Guild will also give us. The Mages Guild will also give us more mag, right? Oh, we can put on. Oh my gosh, we just put on this. We'll also get a 5. We're gonna get major savagery, and we're gonna get an additional 5% max magicka. Yoink! Inner light OP. Yeah, because that's the better version of this. It also increases your max magicka while slotted. This is gonna be the craziest one button build literally ever. And you don't even have to press these other 2 buttons. That's how broken this is. You'll just literally press one button and be totally hunky dory. Then we're gonna go. I think the Sigil Order. They do have the Sigil Order. We are going to get minor protection at all times. Does this one give us minor protection? This gives minor protection. We might actually not need this ultimate. Where is it? Where's Bound Armaments? Do you give minor protection too, or is that a different buff? Oh, it does give minor protection, which means we already have minor protection. We don't need Temporal Guard. What do we think is the ultimate? Are there any other ultimates that give passives just for having it on your bar that I can't think of? Meteor would give us, a bonus to um, Meteor would give us a bonus to how much our magicka we have. So I guess that's not a terrible option. Are there any other ones? FG skills give that percent damage. Dawnbreaker? What about you? Dawnbreaker doesn't give a passive though, does it? Where's Dawnbreaker? Oh, hang on, we're gonna be over here. Yeah, this is after you use it. It gives you these things. I'm trying to think. I want it to be ideally just solely a one button build. So literally, you're just pressing crystal frags, right? I don't even know why I didn't put it as the #1 slot. It's like #2. I guess we probably should have Regenerative Ward on here because you do need the ability to heal yourself. Where's Regenerative Ward? Any of these give any bonuses just for having it on your bar? No, these ones don't. Oh, you're right. But is that better than the total mag that you get from the Mages Guild, though, do you think? Because we could be stacking. Yeah, we need Hard Ward on here. Blink. How's it going, zombie? So, what should the last skill be? Major expedition into you. Attacks again made from behind. Okay, so if we get hit from behind, we take 15% less damage. That's helpful. That's kind of good, actually. We could literally just get a passive 15% damage debuff where we get attacked from behind. Want to make a take pairing Crimson Oath with isn't Pearlescent Ward the other good one? Is any tankers in the chat? I've never made a tank in my life. Um, I guess we could. No, we can't use any of the. I guess we can't. I'm trying to think. I was thinking maybe we could use a scribing skill, but that won't help us. What about? Oh, they already have the banner bearer. That's funny. Cleanse, guard. Slot it. Okay, okay, so we can give ourselves major protection just by having revealing flare on. So this is a good stack. That could be kind of neat to have. I'll slot it. Yeah, so now we get. Does it show us like? Is it gonna show us like how much? It should show us at the end, I would think, right? We're just gonna put all these points into Magicka. Curse. I don't think vampirism is gonna help us. We probably want total Magicka. We got all this equipment. We're gonna have to switch all the things on these. Back bar, we're not even gonna worry about. Passives will just, I don't, just they just default should just give you all the passives. Like, like what would you never not want all the passives? Oh, race. I didn't even pick a race yet. Oof. Where even is the race? It's champion. That's passives. You pick the race. Build name, guide, settings, character. Where do you pick the race? Equipment. Hmm. This is general. Has anyone used this website before? Where do you pick your race at? Literally found everything else. Where is the race? Wait, there we go. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's this is ESO Hub. You guys can use this to make builds and stuff. What is the best? I'm about to. I'll show you all the passives here. What do you guys think is the best race for a one button build? Hang on. ESO all race passives. I'll have to look at all of them all at the same time just to just see it. All right, I don't need their whole history. Just tell me their passives. AP gained, Magicka, spell resistance, reduced costs, not a bad option. Duration of food, use the cost of your weapon ability, stamina, not really helpful. Highborn. It's probably high elf, isn't it? That sounds gross, huh? Yeah, it's probably high elf. You know, who wants to be a high elf though? But it's got to be the high elf. Got all those passives. We need all these passives. Need all of these. There was like a just give all passives, like Khajiit might be okay. What does Khajiit do? Where are the Khajiits? Increase your max health. That's okay, so that's a try one. That's a try one too. Increase your crit damage and crit healing by 15%. Yeah, that's actually that'd be helpful, but I think we need to stack. That's not what we'll look at. We need to stack Magicka. World. I guess we'll grab these just to Werewolf scrying excavation. I like how they give you the ability to pick up the passes for excavation. Like, don't worry, you can get the passes for excavation. Increase your weapon and spell damage by 3%. Man, we're not wrong though. That is pretty good. What do we put as our ultimate? Maybe Dawnbreaker is the better ultimate. Though, what this? I have to think. Man, onions. I don't know what that means. Daunted. We need to make sure we actually get those ones. Those are actually good. Sigic Order. Yeah, that's gonna be good too. Just to have those. Although we don't have a Sigic Order ability, do we? Oh yeah, let's just give us the Emperor passives. We just know that we're gonna be the Emperor with this build, so we can play as the Emperor, real quick. By the way, how cool would it be if you could take the Emperor passives into like the main land? Tell me that would not be cool. I'm sorry, I missed one of your guys' messages on Xbox. Be afraid. Oh no. So we got those. We don't need to worry about crafting. Champion points. Increase your crit damage done by flanking. Max magic. Oh, we have that one. Single target damage. Good target. Where are the other good ones? Increase your damage taken by single target attacks. We need to be a little defensive. Reduce your damage taken by dots. Force of nature might actually be decent too. That'd give us a lot of We're gonna be missing out on a lot of penetration. That might not be a bad option. Untamed aggression. So many things that I could think might be decent here. I just got to think like what is actually arguably the best thing here. Thank you for the resub, Crislow. It's good to see you here. When you deal direct damage, you deal for 7% of the damage done. I don't. It'd be so funny to actually use. I don't know if I will, but that would be so funny. We'll just leave this for now, and then we'll just give all of these. Roll dodge. Bastion. Your movement speed. Helpful. Blocking. I actually need that. I just don't know what we're gonna need. This is such an unorthodox way to build a character. like, hmm. Forget how many options there are when you're building these things. How's it going, Jess Lady Loki? Let's go health. I'm curious how much health that will actually give us by the end, and then for this one probably matters the least. We just want the speed. Where's the speed? Increase the mount speed. I mean, this one doesn't even really matter. Yeah, this one matters probably the least for these ones. Add food and drink. Probably Bewitched Sugar Skull. Why is that the recommended one? Is that good? I guess that's probably the highest. Yeah, it was. No, it's recommended. Why is that the only option I get? Oh, there we go. I'm like, why is that the only option? Hey, bring back Bewitched Sugar Skulls. No, not what? Oh my gosh. It so goofy. I think Bewitched Sugar Skulls is still arguably better. Companion points. Those are in. We have all the passes. We have all the skills. Character. We just gotta fix all of this. Although it actually put. That's very weird. Put a lot of random. It's gonna all be. This is gonna be in pen. We'll keep Magica on. I'm curious how much Magica we're gonna have by the end. Hmm. Actually, we should probably do reinforced on this one, huh? I could give it. I could give it intrinsic ornate. Where's reinforced? There it is. Enchantment, Magica, enchantment. We are cooking. I don't know if we're cooking anything good, but we're cooking. Your gold tips help me out. Well, I'm glad. What's your favorite gold method? Actually, anyone want to tell me their favorite gold method? What do you guys actually like to do to farm every day when you log in? I think we go spell damage here. I think we go spell damage, and then we go. I almost think bloodthirsty. Ritz and public dungeons. That's a good one. Maybe triune. I don't know what our stats are looking like. That's the hard part. Maybe we just go infused, just to go full damage. Probably need these to be sharpened. Probably, you know, we probably need that. I'm curious to see what our stats are going to come out to. I'm also curious now where you can see the stats because I know that you can somewhere. But like, where is it? Oh, view. I see the stats. Must name it. Oh, one button sort save view add blocked. There we go. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. Okay. Is it? Does it show me? Oh, look at this. We have major gallop, major prophecy, major protection, major savagery, minor force, minor protection, and minor resolve. Everybody has always been like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta wear the Oaken Soul ring to get crazy buffs." This is still a one bar build, mind you, but we have all of these buffs still on here. Just want to throw that out there because that's pretty good. But where are our stats? Where's the how much magica and stuff do we have? Should calculate here too, shouldn't it? Right? Where's the source unknown? Yeah, let's not put our name attached to this. We get clowned on in the ESO hub. I mean, it's nice to know these things, but like, where's the rest of this? Just got here. So is this supposed to be a monster looking or a monster good damage dealing? It's a monster because it is completely off meta. We're making a one button build. I wanted to see what our stats would come to, but it's not showing us the stats. Because I'm curious, because the other thing too is because we're using Deadly Strike, obviously, um, Deadly Strike is going to be, good. Okay, we're technically still using some Divines. Let's just switch some of these to Intent and Well Fitted, just for lore accuracy as to what I would actually be using. That is a trait, Well Fitted. But I want to see, like, where is. So that's the sets. So this would cause our crystal frags to deal like crazy damage, right? Because our crystal frags are now going to deal 15% more damage. And that's not nothing. That's a lot of damage. We have Druid's Band. We have 3 pieces of that. So that's going to give us health, mag, stam. Then we've got, where's the other set? Where's the other one? Then we have the Markin Ring, which is going to give us 300 weapon and spell, and then 3k armor, which is just nice to have. And then the willpower set, which is just going to give us magicka and weapon and spell damage. So I would like to see like what all this math comes to, because literally all we're going to be pressing is this button right here. Like that's the whole plan, to press that button on repeat. But I want to know what our stats are going to be, not just our consumables. Am I missing this? That's passive skills. Does it not show you what the stats are? With Oak Father. I mean, I guess. It doesn't show you though where doesn't show you? Am I missing it? I want to know like what the rest of my stuff is. Crystal Frags is channeled, right? It should be. Because there's a cast timer. So anything with a cast timer should be a channeled ability. Right? That's true. We have to make them look crazy as well. Hang on. Is crystal fragments channeled ability? Yes, so. I don't think anybody. Everybody's just asking, is it a spammable? Not. It should be a channel though, right? That is all in German. Cast time. Cast time. All right, let's take a look. Let us take a look. Loading up a crystal or a Templar character to take a look. Yeah, I don't know what. I just don't know what the best. Maybe Deadly Strike's not the best one to go with this, but I think the Markin Ring is the way to go because you guys can see how many passes we can get just by. Which one of these is a Templar? Wait, this one is. Wait, Western Templar is a Templar. That's crazy. At least we know what buffs he's gonna have. By the way, this guy was based on Warhammer, so channel time. Oh, yeah, it should work on Xbox. I opened mine yesterday. Hmm. Hey, no problem. Accelerate says channel 2. Hmm. What would be a good one to increase the amount of damage done by crystal frags if deadly strikes not the one? Is there any sets that deal damage based? Would be another one that you would use? What are some other things that people are using? Mm-mm-mm. Mm, Vicious Death is the most. Vicious Death. That's funny. Thank you for the YouTube subscription, Reverend Co. Sorry if I said your name incorrectly. Um, Mechanical Accruity is popular. Is this how old is this? This is update 40. Yeah, the drops will work as long as you're on the system. Hmm. How often do I stream? I try to stream at least a few times a week. I can't always promise that they're super long. Sometimes work ends at different, just random hours. Lake break. Like today, there was a little bit of a hoopla going on, so sometimes it takes some time. Ice Fang Serpent, not a bad option. I have to think about this. I'm trying to think what is the best. What is the best one? Law of the Forest adds 2034 critical chance to your class abilities. Yeah, I play with a. I can actually. I play on Xbox, so I only play with a controller. That's why I'm so bad at the game. Essence Thief. So I use a controller decently often. The undaunted key drops are terrible right now. You have been getting a good. I just feel like I've been getting crazy amounts of undaunted keys. I had 0 when this event started, and we're up to 34. And I hate farming undaunted keys. It to me is the worst thing in the world. Oh yeah, literally 95% of all streamers play on PC, and then there's nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you rolling for undaunted style pages? Whoever said that? I would be careful. So, chief executive last year, I believe they admitted that they were glitched. Um, yeah, I'll post it if it was. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna use. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna use instead of Deadly Strike. That's the thing I'm now hung up on. I was thinking about doing something really. I could just throw on Vicious Death. Like just put on Vicious Death. pause. Store Master, yeah, that could be a decent one. We donated $9.99. I was like, why didn't that pop up on Streamlabs? I'm so sorry. I was like, I seen it in my YouTube chat, and I didn't see it there, and I was like, what in the world? Sorry about that. Chief Executive, I appreciate you though, but be careful if you guys are spending the one undaunted keys. Every so often, it just doesn't work. So just be very cautious of that because I don't want you guys wasting them a lot. If you notice that you're opening a whole bunch and you're not getting any, um, just be careful. Let's look at Store Master. Let me pull up the old Storm Master here. Storm Master. No Storm Master stinks for PvP. Oh, it's a light and heavy attack build one. I think I might just go. I think I might just use Vicious Death. Think about how funny the clips will be when some dude gets whacked by a bloodthirsty crystal frag proc. They just blow up. It'd be kind of funny. Yeah, sometimes I think if I remember correctly, last year, there was a problem with the one Undaunted Keys giving style pages on like PC or something. Cause I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. I'm not 100% certain. I'm decently certain. Island Sentinel. Let me take a look. Island Sentinel. Probably should put in. It just auto corrected me to high and Sentinel on my computer. This is why I play on an Xbox. Mm-mm. Crit, crit, crit. While in combat, each second you stand still grants you a stack, increasing your crit chance. Also, this is like a crit stacking one. It seems like it's good. I mean, it's definitely one that is very good, really, for PvE utilization. Innate Toxium? Is that what you said? Innate Toxium? Yes, so. I don't know if it'll pop. Oh yeah, yeah, spelled it correctly. Open and spell. Three-piece adds. What? It adds mag and stam? This is crazy. What? To your class abilities? Alright. Ryan, you're becoming a mod. How do I do this? Alright, there you go. You're a moderator now. Great fucking suggestion. Absolutely incredible. And my computer. Oh, it's because my run out of storage space. I accidentally always have it set to record my streams, and let me show you guys the set though. This is a really good set. This will work perfectly with the type of shenanigans that we're trying to get into. There he is. Now he's got the nice little wrench next to his name. And you can see, look at this. This will give us weapon and spell and mag and stam and crit and 400 weapon and spell to our class abilities. Yeah, you can stream directly from Xbox as well. Yeah, you can. You can download it on your phone. You can also stream directly to there as well. As you're also my only you're my only mod, Havoc. So you have a lot of work to do. In case the riffraff get real angry. All right, so we're gonna change out. We're gonna start changing stuff here. Yeah, congrats. You're now employed, and it doesn't pay. Yeah, you can download the Twitch app. You can create YouTube. Yeah, I used to make all my YouTube videos on my phone. Those are dark times. Those were the bad days, you know. I mean, I enjoyed YouTube back then, but man, it's really hard to get better at making YouTube videos when you're limited to your phone. Let me tell you. Wait, that's one we want to keep. Change the old item. Wait, is this a light, medium, or heavy set? Where are we? Oh, it's craftable. Oh, oh. If it's craftable, does that mean do we want medium or light? Chat, is it better to have medium or light armor for this type of hootenanny that we're about to go down and hang on? So let's take a look at light and medium. Oh, did you? How did it go? I used to hate doing that. So we're going to the San Diego event this weekend, or the ESO meet and greet. You know, all the cool kids are, and I'm gonna have to record the Golden Vendor video in a hotel room, which will be very interesting to see how that goes. I'm very curious to see what it's going to be like recording. I've done it from a airport once because my dedication to the Golden Vendor videos is undying. So a hotel room will hopefully be better. But man, what do you guys think? If this is a craftable set, is this better to be in medium or light? So we can reduce the effectiveness of snares, magicka recovery, spell resistance, weapon and spell crit rating, and physical and spell penetration. But if we go medium, we get dexterity, which is our crit damage and crit healing, our stam recovery, cost of sneak, weapon and spell, and movement speed for sprint specifically, and the cost of roll dodge. What do we think is better? If we're gonna make this crazy wild set combo, what do you guys think? I mean, I guess we could look at heavy too, just to see it. Why do I not have any of the heavies on? Why not? I literally have. I'm my apparently my PBE build doesn't have any of this stuff on. Oh my goodness gracious! What a noob. So this would give us physical spell resistance, health recovery, max health, mag and stab, and then healing received. I just converted a song's frequency from 440 hertz to 432 hertz. Not that much of an accomplishment, if you ask me. Listen, I don't even understand audio. When the videos are like, "Do you want us to be uploaded in blah 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 hertz?" I'm like, "Oh gosh." It's always painful too because I realized that my cat had knocked over my microphone the other day. And when she did that, she flipped one of the dial switches, which caused me to sound different. So I was like, why do I sound different? All of my settings are the same. I don't have the cold. I don't have the flu. Like, what is going on? you know? Let us switch back over here because ooh, we can switch these out. Change item. Maybe we could do a mix of light and medium. I think we might need a mix. You know, what was that set called? X. Inmates X. There we go. Oh, and it keeps the freaking enchantment of the other one. Hooligans. At least it kept it reinforced. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is the freaking. This is the gabagoo. This is the chest. This should be in thingy bob. This should be in heavy. Hang on, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Don't judge me too harshly, please. And then yeah, so that's reinforce, deadly, change. Let's see if I can see what this is like in light armor. Change light axiom. Change item. It's deadly. And then this should have a full 3-piece each of them. But yeah, I'll check to see if we can see where we're at with that. I want to see. I save this? I don't know what saving it does. View. Alright, we're going to try to view this. I don't think it actually tells us. Our stats aren't those. The only bad thing. Because these are all the champion point bars. And the champion point bars will probably need to be finagled. It doesn't tell us what our stats are, though. Wish I could use my Prime subs on you. Seem great, like a great streamer, but I wasted it like a day ago. I mean, it's all right. You don't have to. You guys don't have to worry about stuff like that. I work, 9 to 5. Well, 8:30 to 5. Heavy chest, maybe legs for armor, and light for hands. It's a good one. That's a good option. I just wish we could see like what our stats would be if we did this. I thought that was like what the site did. Am I crazy? Do we have to use a different site? Does this one not show it, or am I missing it? Has anyone used this before? ESO set builder. Like, I think this is the one we were just at. Maybe this is a different one. I know that I've used one before that will tell you the stats because that's why I used it. Because I'm like, how much stats would I get if I do this and gold this out? Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, this is gonna tell me mitigation, CP buffs, skills. Okay. Oh yeah. So it will tell me. I gotta shrink this for you guys. This right now is a little bit too big, huh? We'll shrink on down that thing. This is also ungodly bright. He's on YouTube. So we're dual streaming to YouTube at the minute. We're gonna be class sorcerer, Mundus Magica. So we just increased our magic. Okay, so it up. Oh, hang on, you guys are still a bit too small, eh? All right, there we go. Build name 1 button. Items. I hope that they have the new sets in. Okay, Axiom. Oh, they even have all the options here. I'm trying to think what's the best one to go with first. So we'll just get light out of the way. We'll just do light and pen. And since they're all, I mean, pretty much all the. Are we using 3 crafted sets? Is that what we're using? Wait, quality normal. Hang on, we're probably gonna want to make this gold. I don't know. I don't know why anyone's like, you know what? Let's we're gonna ball on a budget. We don't need to make this gold. Now we need Axiom in heavy. Wait, why is heavy reinforced? There it is. We'll go heavy legs reinforced too because we're feeling a little beefy today, huh? And then we'll do this in light, medium, not heavy, light. And then do this in light also. All right, so there's the 5-piece, and you can see our stats on the right here are okay. They're maybe a little hard for you guys to read, but we can zoom in once it's done. And we'll just slap on trainee. Right, those are the only options. Whatever. Those are the. Wait, why is that the only options? I play a lot of like strategy games like Stellaris. I also like No Man's Sky. Starfield was decent. I enjoy me some Skyrim on occasion as well, those the only options? Am I dumb? They're like, okay. I guess we'll go medium. No, we'll go medium divines. Medium divines. And then I think I already have a trainee ring, so we'll put the trainee ring on. Those are the only traits that you can only get those traits. Disable item. Wait. Okay, it's still legendary. I was worried. Oh wait, no, you can. Okay, never mind. You can transmute it here. Okay, we can make this well fitted, or we can make this well fitted. And then we need the Markin ring. It's confirmed that they're working on it. It's not confirmed that they're gonna like actually be able to do it. I used to play Age of Empire. I have Age of Mythology downloaded, but I haven't actually played it yet, unfortunately. And we need old willpower, huh? Get us some willpower. That's a whole bunch of not willpower. Willpower. Arcane for now, and then willpower. I feel like, what's our penetration right now? Boy, we don't have any of our passives. Hang on, we just like put those in right now. Skills buffs. Okay, well, I guess we'll. Is there like a way to like put all these in? I want to know. I guess we really need to worry about armor right now because I'm just curious what our penetration is going to come to. Is there like a purchase line? There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we don't have to worry about like we just hit purchase line for all these. We still have to pick a race, unfortunately. Wait. Well, we're an Argonian. No. Being a high elf just feels wrong on so many levels, but I mean, max magicka and spell damage, you just can't beat that. I mean, you just can't. I used to play classic Age of Empires, but I haven't played Age of Mythology before. I'd like to actually try it, but I haven't done it yet. We're also let's just give us all the dual wields. We're likely to be dual wielding. Got all these. All right, back to the old items. So what is our penetration? Our penetration right now is 2,817. I guess we don't have a weapon equipped, you know. Yeah, it's on Xbox. I actually have it downloaded on my Xbox. I just haven't gotten around to actually playing it yet. I think it's maces that give us penetration. Go sharpened. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I don't know if we'll need to use two maces. That's scrolling on this is very aggressive. Two sharpened. So that brings us up to 9,000 penetration, which is good penetration. I don't know. Bloodthirsty, arcane. Like we still have to give ourselves. We gotta enchant all these bad boys, huh? Oh, it's gonna ask me to find the text. Enchant. Magicka. Enchant. Magicka. Magicka. Right. I thought we would have a little bit more health, but I guess we also haven't picked a Mundus Stone yet, too. Also think maybe Prism might be better too for a lot of these. We shall see. So we're gonna want spell damage. Magical harm. Magical harm. All right, so that takes us to 26,000. We still gotta go get all our. We gotta get our skills on here too. All right, the big one, the big boy is going on here. We're at Crystal Frag. This is the only button you need to press. New to ESO, and I have ESO Plus. Just curious, what does not come with ESO? As I'm a little confused on what isn't included. So ESO Plus, you have everything except the newest chapter. So you'll have access to all of the content minus the Gold Road update. And one of you guys mentioned that. Good job, Graph. What did you miss? We changed websites. The other website just stopped working. You couldn't see like how much stats you would have, and that was not ideal because you kind of need to see what the stats would be. I forget what skills we even used. I'm gonna go reference my own our own thing. Right, lingering flare, bound ages, all that stuff. Where's all that? Bound aegis. Slap on the old bound aegis here. And it gives us an increase to all of our stuff. Oh, we gotta purchase all these lines too. Does this one have like a? Now these are all active abilities. Mage's Guild. So we'll throw on this. Make sure we grab. We're not probably gonna use it, but we just need it for the thing. This is the light. These. Not gonna become the Emperor automatically. That'd be kind of arrogant a little bit. So I think it's we want. We just want revealing flare. What was the other one that we had? Oh, we had Hardened Ward, just so that way we actually had some way to recover stuff. Well, you do have the ability to heal yourself. I guess we should level this up. Hardened Ward. Boom. Yeah, so when the next expansion comes out, you'll have access to the Gold Road for free at that point. Yeah, you'll get access to it. So this front bar takes us to 3,100 or 30, basically 31,000 magic, which isn't bad. We also did we pick a Mundus Stone yet? I think we did. We're not vampirism. We're not stealth. Oh, let's check in PvP because that Oh, we have to pick our attributes points too. Why not just type 64? Ooh, it takes us almost a 40k magicka. Ooh. If you have ESO Plus, you get access to the companions that are coming out. Alliance, even though it doesn't matter, we're definitely gonna make sure gonna make sure we click that bad boy. Alright, I feel like Mundus Stone should be here. Oh, here it is. Magic. Alright. We only have 18k health though. So we're a little flimsy at the minute. We're have to figure out that a little bit. We got 9k penetration. So we can penetrate with the best of them. Or we don't have a buff food active too. Oh, buff foods. Is there buff food in here? Where's the buff foods? my gosh, you can literally activate any of these. Like, wonder if the one that we have could be activated on here just so we can see what it would do. Items? Is it here? Oh, all enchant. Oh my goodness gracious. Are enchants not legendary? Oh my god. Alright, well, that gave us a little bump. Like, alright. Hey, thanks, Graph. Effective spell power 8,202. That feels pretty good, actually. Like, unironically, that feels like a lot of spell power. Am I wrong? That feels pretty good for pressing one button, especially because this isn't even considering the it's not even considering the other stuff. Oh my goodness, this is oh gosh, I don't even want to do this. Like, I don't even want to do it. Just oh my goodness, just I don't know. Just purchase it all, purchase it all, purchase it all. Like, just purchase all of these random things. I don't even. How do you like? How do you like? Oh, you drag it. Oh, I don't know what these freaking things are. That I don't even know why I'm picking these. This is literally just movement speed. Here, it's just movement speed. Nobody cares about that. Dots, single target damage. You have the armor passives active? I think so. I'll double check here in a minute. This is a direct damage attack, right? Crystal frags would count as direct damage, or am I being a silly goose right now? I'll put it on there just to check. I might be real silly at the minute. Sometimes I forget what isn't active ability. I'm just gonna go like this for now. You already have that one, yeah. A weapon and spell for now, just to put something on there. Purchase all. Use your damage against shielded enemies. Reduce the cost of your damage shield. That might actually be helpful, but restore magic when you kill somebody. Where's the actual good ones? Armor, maybe. Definitely need the health. Yeah, probably would be easier just to make these sets like in the actual game versus using a website. Because I'm like, is this actually calculating? Like, is this going? Gosh, I should know where like these are. I have that one. I think I have that one already. Just reduce the cost of your shields. All right, so this takes us up to 20k health, 42k ish magicka. We just gotta. Problem is, we need to like activate the buff food. Because they're not buff foods that you can activate. Literally, they have everything else. I literally proc Eben. I can proc Pearlescent Ward. How's it going, We the Norse? Like, it's crazy. It's like, where's the rest of the buffs? Oh, wait, toggled skills. Oh, this is where I can toggle. But like, where's? I can toggle crystal frags. I don't even know what that does. Where's buff food though? Am I being dumb? Shouldn't buff food be like here somewhere? Because our health would jump like significantly, you know. Oh wait, here it is. Here it is. I'm so stupid. I am the dumbest idiot that ever existed. Which sugar skulls? There we go. Now we should be cooking. Okay, now our stats start to make a little bit more sense. We only get to 25k health though, but we do get to 40, basically 47k mag. Um, we do have unprocced spell damage of 4638, which it would go to, which would go to. We basically have 5k spell damage, and that would be quite a bit because our effective spell power right now is 9,210. We have so much penetration though. I actually think we should switch this to Nernhold. We don't need that much penetration. Their effective spell power. Hang on, what is it? What does their effective spell power go to? We change this. Why is there two Nernholds? That's also slightly confusing. Also, why can I put well fitted on a mace? It's interesting. Why is that different so much? So that's 8,999 effective spell power versus. Oh, it's actually more powerful if I have two willpower maces. Have I ever considered that a one button PvP build isn't the greatest idea ever? Maybe it is. LOL. See, that's the thing, is you never know until you try. Aren't you better off slotting Energy Overload for the extra spell damage, Form Sort passive, since you already got a Mage Guild skill? I think they stack though, don't they? You can get more Magicka if you have both, right? It's like reduce the cost, increase the duration, increase your max Magicka and max. Yeah, so you get plus 2% by having the plus 2% mag and mag recovery by having this on here. What I might do is try it. I wouldn't even try it. I literally could just switch this to healthy. We've got 47k Magicka, and we've been able to build in a set that's not even a Magicka build, you know? Here's the cat. Yep, move you. I want you standing on the keyboard. Want to say anything to your people? Want to say anything? Just slow blink into the camera. How much? How much do I lose if I switch this to health? Just so I switched all these to healthy. It takes us to 28k health, 43k mag. Our effective spell power drops to 8,913. We have the. Wait, hang on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. We didn't get these passives. Oh, there we go. There's our nice little bump. Boom. Now we're down. Now we're up to 29,600. I always try to get to at least 30k, you know, health. I don't mind being just under it, but I'd rather be at 30k versus not 30k, you know? We do actually, well, you know, do we need to be at 30k? We literally have Major, Prophecy, Protection, Savagery, and Gallop. Wait, missing one? Should be a we should have Minor Protection too. Yeah, we should have Minor Protection. Where's Minor Protection? Is it down here? Why don't we have Minor Protection? Below? Have it. Yeah, we should have wait, mage. Yeah, we should have minor protection. It's literally here. Why do we not have minor protection in this one? We had on the other one. Yeah, I missed that one. Hey, let me make sure we have the armor ones too. All right, looks like we got the armor ones. Now I'm like, what other possible ones could I be missing? What other ones could I be forgetting to put on? Oh, wait, you know what we were missing, chat? We are missing. Oh, never mind. We bought the dual world one. Okay, I wasn't an idiot. I was like, we're probably forgetting all of those. So we are like 400 mat or 400 health away from 30k. I guess we could also we should have minor protection. I don't know why it's not popping up. So I'm gonna where is it? Minor protection. We're gonna put that on there. We are also going to we have battle spirit active. Should put the buffs from the other thing on. I don't think any of this other stuff would, unless it gives us the proc for our. No, it's not going to give us our proc for our actual thing. I think this is about what it would come to. The effective spell power is 9,131. We actually have more penetration than I think we need. We are over penetrating, which is that's what she said. But no, we don't even need the. I unironically, I think this is better with the market ring. Actually, you know what? Let's just for the sake of seeing, let's see what it's like if we put on the Oaken Soul Ring. Actually, lose health. How do we lose? Oh, it's because this is infused. Okay, so our effective spell power jumps to 11k. Oh, why is the Oaken Soul so much better? I don't want to use the Oaken Soul Ring. Why do you guys have to be right in these scenarios? Like, can't you guys just be like wrong or something? You know? Ugh. The marking ring is so much more flavorful. Well, the other thing too is if we're using if we're using Oaken Soul, we don't have to use. Hmm, we could use a monster set too if we wanted. It does make sense too. What are you using, Jake, on your one button build, Oaken Soul? I just don't like how we get things from areas that we already have it. It gives you so much bullshit. That's ridiculous. Like we literally gain 2,000 power. This is crazy. Open Soul is better. I mean, you guys are not wrong. We have too much. Do you think we need 9k penetration though? I feel like we don't need that much penetration. So what we could do is we could switch one of these to swords, I believe. Huh, I would actually deal more damage if I kept this. Wait, is it actually better if I have the penetration? I don't know if this is calculating correctly, but it's telling me that this is actually better. So the spell that right now our effective power is 11k 034. Oh, that didn't. Oh, it actually, yeah, it adds 100. 100 in. Shell splinter. Well, we still need a lot of magicka. So like, I wonder if we could. If we used crafty Alfiq, that would like blow away all the health that we've even remotely gained from these other sets. Hmm. What though? This is a good question. So the third piece of trainee though just gives you stamina. So we honestly could maybe switch out. What we could do. What's a good one piece monster set, chat? What's what? Oh, wait. Oh, Stone Keepers. Hang on. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. What we're gonna do is we're gonna change this to medium Stone Keepers. This should give us a three piece. What are our stats now? Boom! Now we're at 30k health. Because literally the third piece of trainee just gives us stamina. We don't. We already have 19. We already had we had 20k stamina. We don't freaking need 21k stamina. Now we've got 30k health, 46k. And it jumped our effective spell power somehow. I don't understand how that happened at all. I guess no, it's because our magicka increased. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just, we're playing the ESO page right now. We're not even in there. Don't worry. So this feels like this would do a lot of damage. You know, like I feel like this is actually pretty decent for damage. You know, the effective power of this is 11k 208. I mean that's a good chunk of damage. You know. What do you guys think? Does this tell me how much this will do? Do you guys see this number here? Do you guys see this number that I'm seeing? Hang on, what do my crystal frags do right now? Hold up. There's no way that this number is correct. Is this number correct? You guys see that? Hang on, we're gonna zoom in. Enhance here real quick. Do you guys see this number that it's telling me that our crystal frags would do? Do you see this number? Chat, do you see the number in front of you? is this accurate? This would be ridiculous if this works. Yeah, like that's crazy amounts of damage. I know. Everybody was like, "Jake, is this going to work? Is this a good idea?" This is it. I don't think this is. I think this is the non-proc version. This man exactly. I have turned, non for context. This is what it normally looks like. This 8,756 that you can see right here on my tooltips. We're doing fucking baby damage over here. Over here, we've got big boy. Look at this. This is crazy. You don't. Let me see if these other numbers seem accurate. That number, chat. This seems like this was accurate though. 40%. Chat. These other numbers are accurate. These other numbers seem accurate though. I think that because 24,000 for an ultimate. No, we have Battle Spirit active. So like you take the fra. Oh wait. Oh wait. You're right. You're right. You're right. Somebody's right. Hang on. Wait. Where is it? Yep, somebody did. Somebody's right. We did proc this. Hang on. So that's how much damage it will do when it's the free version. Normally, it's going to do 14k damage. But the question is does this calculate? The tooltips would calculate the 600 weapon and spell damage buff though, or the not the 600. How much damage? This should calculate this in, right? This should be calculated in this number, right? No. This seems like this would be right, and then it would deal more. It's procced. Literally every 3 hits is gonna make it deal 66% more damage, which is that 20 something K number we saw. Maybe redo. What's a one piece? Is it Falcon Scoria? What's like a one piece that deals damage? This would give us more penetration. We'll just throw in pen. How much does this make our effective spell power go up? It's like 200. Is there a one piece that gives weapon and spell? Is there what's a one piece monster set that gives weapon and spell damage? Hang on, I gotta look through my random sets here. Zon's ones? Is that what you guys are saying? Zon's? Hang on, let's see. It's crit chance. Or do you mean a different one? Gildrith. Alright, let's take a look at Gildrith. Weapon and spell damage. I'm curious how much this will cause. Will this make a jump on our damage? Effective spell power is 11. So our effective spell power only jump teeny tiny little bit. I think Stone Keepers might be better because it gets us to our nice. Unless, hang on, I might do some crazy math here, but I want to reset our stats here to where they were. So I think Stone Keeper is arguably the best for what we want. Is this just gives us the health and stuff that we went? But like, okay, so let's think about this, chat. So we have willpower, which we probably want the 3 piece. We have trainee right now in 2 piece, and okay, so we wouldn't. Yeah, say we could go for a full monster set. Oh, chat. Do we want to use a full monster set? What's a full monster set that would? Is there any monster set that would embolden our chaotic creation that we have made? Does anyone have any ideas for anything that would work, that would proc with crystal frags like crazily? Anything come to mind? Hey, what is this set to? Oh, it's not even enchanted. I don't think so. It needs to be. I'm not even super worried about the enchantments right now. We'll just slap on magic now. Valor, yeah, but Valor's is his ult. I'm thinking, let's think just crystal frags. Like, what are there any weird monster sets that would enable our build to go even further? Engine Guardian, Stone Fist. I'm thinking just pure damage though. You think I don't think Stone Fist would give us enough junk in the trunk, you know? What's a madness? Because we also don't want to. We could do one piece Scoria, one piece Fieldrift too. We could do something like that. I'm just thinking, like, are there any 2 piece ones though that would be good? Because Slime Crawl wouldn't do anything because that we already have that. Rockstar would just give us resources back, which we don't care about resources. We care about damage. Um, Heavy attacks, can't use that. Symphony of Blades, not useful. Arch Druid, not helpful. Dami has. Not really. Again, Stone Keepers. Is there like nothing that like just bash? It's like, come on, there's got to be something else like ridiculous in here that we could use. Tether you. Status effect. If you put that one piece to just be max health and change the one to arcane, how does that look? You could look. Hang on. Max health. Let's just say, to be honest, we probably don't really need it. Where are we at? Healthy. We have two at healthy, so we would be at 29,647 health. Set to be max health. Do you mean like set all of the pieces to max health? Well, the other thing we could do too is I'm curious how much damage increase we would get if we set these all to arcane. Actually, not as much as you would think. That's not that much. Cellstrix has stun. Where does Cellstrix come from? Is that from Arx Cornium? That would be so funny. Uh oh, that just gives I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm sorry, I'm a goober. What ones is there? What ones give max health? Anyone know? That's Magica, spell damage, health recovery. All right, Urinthra. See if I spelled this anywhere close to correct. Oh, there we go. That takes us to 30k, and then we can enchant this with anything. Give this Magica. Any meta classes yet? This is going to be a sorcerer. Is that the meta version? I don't know. The only thing is like, is there any good monster sets that you think would build in well with this? The sad thing is like, can I change the ring to arcane? We have right now we have 29. Wait, Nearinthus is weapon and spell, not health. Hang on, we gotta find one that gives health. Lady Thorn, is that a health one? Lady Thorn. There we go. There's the health. There we go. All right, yeah. Now we're cooking. I think that should still have the old. Yeah, it's still got Magica on it. So you want to see if we can change these to arcane. So right now we have about 31,000 health. We dropped to 29,800. Another one takes us to 29,800. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Well, if we do this takes our Magica. So our health. If we change all of our jewelry pieces to arcane, we get 20. I can scoot this over. This is what our stats go to. Is literally everything moving except the things that I want to move. Oh my goodness. This is just with food. Oh my gosh. It's literally moving everything that I don't want it to move. There we go. All right, these are the stats right now with our current build. So this has, I think, Bewitched Sugar Skulls built into it, which we don't have to use Bewitched Sugar Skulls. If somebody has a different idea for anything, really. I mean, I'm open to anything. I mean, that's a lot of Magicka, but that much Magicka doesn't. You can see our effective spell power at the bottom as 11,000 or 850. New blue food that gives max mag and max health. Did anyone know what that's called? It's crazy that this is This is literally got crazy amounts of magicka. It's not even like very goodly optimized for it. Actually, wait a minute. Hang on a minute, chat. Dumb question. Call me an idiot. Bound armaments can be put on the back bar, correct? Well, it says while slotted. Wait, passive. Did they change it? It says something different on my screen. Is it they change it to whatever bar you're on? Got my PVE gear on. Hang on, I'm looking at my actual Xbox right now. While slotted on either bar. Oh yeah, while slotted on either ability bar. Okay. Literally, chat. I think the Oaken Soul connoisseurs. This could be on the back bar, right? I mean, we can't. I guess we can't put it on the back bar right now because it says we have Oaken Soul on. But like, Oaken Soul just keeps you from bar swapping. You can still have skills on the back bar, no? So like, we would have an extra skill slot, right? Isn't that like, am I? I'm not crazy, right? Like, we would be able to put on. We would be able to put on a thing here. Like, we would be able to use another skill here because we could put this on the back bar. Yeah, we can't ever bar swap, but Oaken Soul doesn't prevent the back bar abilities from affecting your front bar, right? Yeah, it should still count. Chat, we are cooking. We are literally cooking. Melon baked parmesan. Hang on, let's find the melon baked. But like, does it work though? Dottie? Like, does it do it? Oh my god, look at that. Oh, does that work, Dottie? And also, look, we just jumped our Magicka to 50k, and then we jumped this up to 28k, 800. So skills on back bar still carry over while using needs more Magicka. Yeah, what's crazy is we have such good damage output. Like, normally on a sorcerer, you want to build Magicka, not spell damage, but we have built tons of spell damage into this. Like, look at our effective spell power right now. 11,578 is crazy. Oh, you don't have Oaken Soul, so you're just switching. I would think that it would still work, right? There's nothing that says that it shouldn't, because you just can't bar swap. It doesn't take away from that bar's existence, you know? Oh, chat. This has opened up a whole new world of possibilities. Well, what are there other skills though that would come to mind that would be good just to have slotted? I'm trying to even think like what maybe a Sigic Order one, just that way we have the we already have minor protections. What's my shield tooltip? We don't want to talk about that. It's affected by Battle Spirit, and this is also out based on PTS numbers right now. So we would do a damage shield for 6.5k, and then we would also heal for 4,721. I have barrier on my back bar because I don't often use it, but it's comfortable though. Yeah, I think Expert Hunter. I think Expert Hunter might not give us anything that we don't have, though, is the only problem. Yeah, we get Major Savagery, which we already have. The flank? Wait, do we have Minor Berserk? Chat, do we have Minor Berserk? Hang on. Do we have Minor Berserk? I feel like we do. Yeah, we do have Minor Berserk enabled from there. But we would get a damage buff if we're attacking people from the flank. How does that work, though? I don't need any other buffs. Yeah, but we're only pressing one button, so like we might as well have some skills on here, you know? I think I need to take the Oaken Soul off real quick. Let me just unequip the Oaken Soul. Put this. Oh wait, oh I can't put it on because I'm just not even in that screen. So stupid. I just made it infused. Hang on, arcane. Look at the difference in stats, by the way, when I bar swap. Look at the difference. That's crazy. Anywho, skills. We just need this down here. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. You see that, chat? It doesn't change it. It does not change. Meaning, we can literally just have this on the back bar. This is a PvP build. We are literally just going to cook kids with this build. I should probably make this smaller so you guys can see a little bit more what I'm seeing. I know this is very small for you, just bear with me. But like we can use so while slotted, you deal critical damage from the flank of an enemy. You do get minor berserk, which unfortunately doesn't really do anything for us. Inevitable detonation. What's an inevitable detonation? What's that? What does this do? What does this do for us, Daddy? And how's it going? A goat named Slickback. How are you? Oh, what? There's got to be also grants minor expedition. Mobilizing your force. Here we could slot more mage skill stuff. So Mario, if you go to Twitch, you'll get a free Twitch job just by watching. I think we're making a monster, chat. If I'm being honest. Although I do, is there anything in the Sigic order that works? Because if we have something in the Sigic order, we can we'll get a better block. We'll get the block shield. Is there anything for having this stuff? Heals, increase your physical and we don't want. You're not gonna heal anybody. Triple the duration. What time freeze? Well, thank you, Mario. You could just throw on introspective. He's so goofy. Remain meditative. I don't think there's anything here we can really use because we already have. We already have the ultimate. Even though like taking damage is reduced is helpful, but like we already have minor protection, so like we don't need it. And being able to like undo time is like cool and all, but I don't know if it does a whole lot for us. We could throw on Dark Convergence just to have another skill on there. Because we'll also get an increase based on certain. We'll also get increase based on certain things being on the bar. So this one I don't think gives us anything. Doesn't do a whole lot for us. Anything? There's no passive dual wield things. I don't think is there. Can't imagine there would be. Hmm. Is there anything I should save the Undaunted keys for? I have almost 100. I don't know what to use them on. I think the biggest thing for Undaunted keys is like using them for builds, you know? Like what build do you want to make with it? Like what stuff do you want to do with it? That's what I would use to look it for. Hmm. Could throw on another Mages Guild one just to get another bonus, because there's none of these that are gonna like give us anything. Useless. Useless. Yeah, none of that stuff helps us. Not the Fighters Guild. Camouflage. I think unironically, camouflaged hunter might be good because while slotted, dealing critical damage from the flank of an enemy grants. Oh wait, we already have minor berserk. I'm a cooligan. We already have minor berserk. I'm a silly goose. Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably what we're gonna be able to get it to. Is my thinking. And we have Battle Spirit on. Our mag recovery right now is 931. That's some good mag recovery for a high elf. Our effective spell power is 11,320. That's some good, ones too. We got our melons. Yeah, this website it's ESO EU or U. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let me see if I can just copy it, put it. I don't think I can put it in the chat because it's a link. Let's see if I can put it in the chat here for you guys. I don't know if it'll let me post links. I think it will. Where are we? Oh, there it is. What do we think though, Chad? I mean, is this the sauce? In theory, we could get rid of the trainee and just throw in a monster set too. I'm like thinking there's got to be a monster set that might be better than just having 1454 Magicka. Like, is there a monster set that like would go with our shenanigans that we're intending to do? Look at this. We're at 14,226 Magicka damage per hit. Cast time 0.8 seconds. Craziness. And I am assuming that this is going with Oxium. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, that's even crazier amounts of damage. And this is actually in the new this is actually in the new patch too, where sorcerers got nerfed, which is even funnier. Although I think if we slot in I'm gonna see if we just slot in a random. Because I think a Fighters Guild one will give us a buff if we just slap one in. So I'm just gonna see if that changes our spell power drastically. Not drastically. And I think this causes us to get buffs that we already have. Enabled by Oaken Soul and two others. Yeah, enabled by Revealing Flare, enabled by Oaken Soul. By Oaken Soul and two others, yeah. Oaken Soul just gives you so many buffs, you know? Wait, is Battle Spirit not ticked? It was ticked. Nothing changed. Wait, why is this? Oh, it's. I see. You have to actually manually tick it if you want it to pop up without this blue. I get it. I'm like, Huddle Spirit not ticked? Is this. Does this mean that this is how much damage it does while in Battle Spirit? I guess it does. I guess it wouldn't affect anything on this end. Hi, Jake. Call me RLG. Well, it's nice to see you, RLG. If it's allowed to use light attacks, maybe then Malakina's mask. I was thinking about Malakina, but like I didn't want to go down the road of like light attacking because then it's like if you open up that can of worms, it's like you've opened up the can of worms. So why don't you just make a light attack build that you take the Cyrodiil? You know what I mean? Looking at it though, yeah, you gotta consecutively light attack. No, Oaken Father's not very popular, honestly. I mean, it's good. It's just not very popular. Are there any monster sets that you guys that like jump out to you guys that could be good? You might get. You think that a sharp lightning staff might give it higher? I don't know, honestly. I feel like this. I feel like this has to be the highest that you could get, right? Let me pull up a. Let's look at my own lightning staff right now. Lightning staffs increase your damage down with direct damages and channeled effects by 12%. Oh, you said it right as I was looking at it. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Let's take a wait. What set is this again? That's the willpower. All right, so we need a willpower lightning staff coming up. Willpower. All right, so we are at effective spell power of 11,365. 11,365. 11,365. This takes us to. Oh, wait, we're gonna buy the passes. We gotta buy the passes. We can't use this number. 11,365. Everybody type it. Everybody keep typing it. What does it jump to? It's not updating. Why aren't you updating? I don't know if it calculates it in. Oh, but it does calculate it here. So even though it doesn't affect our weapon power, it you just added this just added even more. What's crazy too is, do you guys see the cost of this is 2,258? Isn't that crazy cheap for a spammable too? I mean, the spammables are not usually super expensive. I'm gonna switch to my PVE gear right now and see what my tooltip says for how much my crystal frags do. But this has got great stats. And the other thing too is your crit damage is good. Your crit chance is still pretty decent too. You've got good spell resistance, physical resistance. You got good crit resistance. You probably don't even need this much imped, you know? Imagine this in full divines. Does finding any purple item put you on cooldown? It has to be a furnishing plant. So like recipes, like the food recipes won't count. Are you a Breton? On my other character, yeah. And Mr. Fedora asking why there's no guild hall. For some reason, it wasn't letting me set the guild hall correctly in the guild, so don't judge me too harshly. I'm gonna switch. Wait, what is? I'm gonna switch gear real quick. Where's my PV? Oh, there it is. Do you guys think that there's any reason to be a vampire? I just got here and I had no idea what's going on. Oh Lord, he cooking. That's the type of that. You know what? That's the mentality that I love. Hmm. I'm trying to think what else. I'm a Breton. I'm gonna see what my tooltips say on mine right now. I feel like it has to be factoring in the set knowing that it's a applying the 400 weapon. Actually, what am I saying? We just unequipped one of the pieces, and we'll see if it changes it. Yeah, if we like take one of these pieces away, it should become garbage again, right? So we'll just disable this. Yeah, it is. It is. Wait, why is it such a small difference? Feeling 14,884 versus 15,042. Why is that such a small difference? It's so weird. It's 400. It's a lot of weapon and spell damage. It's 400 weapon and spell damage. You would think that that would be like a little more oomph. I can't believe how much it looks like this could work. That's the spirit, you know. That's the spirit. I'm wondering if we put the marking ring on, what the difference would be. Wait, extra? Is there an extra piece? Wait a minute. Do we have? No. One, two. No, we should have. Oh yeah, that's the 5 piece. I'm like, what? Put 6 pieces on? What do you mean I need to find the axiom set pieces? Oh, it took the light. Oh, you're right. So I don't know. That means it's not. That literally means though that it's not equipping. So that I think that this, yeah, I think this difference. I don't think this is factoring it in. I think that our numbers would be even higher. Yeah, some of these have like, where would it even be? In sets, I guess. Axiom, other effects. I mean, it says it. I mean, it mentions it here. I don't know if it's actually doing it. Let's see if it's any of these. X. I don't think it would be. No, it's not in here. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I guess we could just add 400 weapon and spell damage to ourselves and see what it does. Spell penetration. Our penetration's a little lower now. Is this sharpened? Yeah, penetration's a little lower. Only got 6,793. Hmm. What is this? 400? 400. Hang on, I'm just gonna add 400 manually. Let me make sure I do the math correct, because I don't want to mess this up. 4769. Well, I mean, this should be like how much magic or how much it would hit with, though. I think the only thing is I don't know if it already calculates it in. I don't think it. Yeah, it didn't do anything. It didn't even let me put it in. Well, even if it's just 15,000 damage, I mean that's a beefy hit, you know. I mean, like that's like getting waxed, you know. And this is your other stats are not bad. 28,000 health, 50k mag, 14k stam. You got 931 magic, and mind you too, we can finagle some of the traits on these things. Like, we could change one of these, to healthy, to get this back up. Like we can do all sorts of things, which is crazy. Like try disabling the heavy chest. It didn't change it really at all. Oh no, it does change it slightly. It's weird. It did change it a little bit. You would think the 400 spell damage would have like a significant jump though, significant difference. But I mean, I trust the tooltip. I think it's got to be calculating it in because that's an insane damage tick to be getting. I think it has to be calculating it in. This 15k damage tick, my normal sorcerer that already hits like a truck is like 11 to 12k. It has to be taken into account. If it like it has to. I can't imagine it's not taking it into account. Is there any reason to be a vampire? I don't think there is. There's nothing that the vampire gives you that's like while slotted you get blank, right? I don't even want to pull it. I want to pull it up on my actual normal character because I don't want to. I don't even want to accidentally do it. While transformed, you get blanked. While toggled, you get blanked. Yeah, there's no real reason to be a vampire. Yeah, I'm thinking this seems like though recooked. I think recooked with this. This seems great. Like I think this is great. So we got medium, light, heavy, light, medium. We might be able to. I don't know if it's better to change like some of these from light to medium too. We also have a lot of impen. Do we need this much impen? How much impen do we have? I remember looking at it. I think that was a little high. Where's the impen? Oh, impen. Where are you, impen? We have 1848 impen. Why does that feel higher than it normally is? It's higher than my normal character. Maybe I usually have more well-fitted pieces on or something. I show up to make do with a measly 15k frag. That's what I'm saying. Well, the other thing too is look at this. So if we have a proc, wait, protector. Oh, this is protection. Wait, is this not normally? It should, yeah, say it should be active all the time, but it's saying um protect. It's you're triggering the other thing. I see what it's saying. Look at this. When our normal crystal frag is doing its like big attack, 22,452. Like that's a big boy. So literally when we get and mind you, every third one has a chance to do this. I think it. I mean, it could. I don't know. You need to remember too. Like I did a dedicated video for Bethesda, and in that video I included like all the PTS sets. Every single one of them was different because they were like, "Hey, you used the original versions of these sets. Like, can you update them?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can update them." But I was like, literally zero of the sets had not been changed. So I would say it's just better to wait and see. That is crazy. I almost wonder, like, should we just throw on like Valken Scoria? Like what does Valken Scoria do? Like let's Valken Scoria rather. Much damage increase does that do? Not a whole lot. That's probably better. Probably better to have the. Probably better to have the thing. Wait, there's a lot of ladies. Where's medium? Medium. Oh my gosh. And that's you are. Oh my god, you are correct. Holy shit! I didn't even think about that. These are non-crit hits. How much more damage are we doing with a crit? So we have a 30. We have a 29.5% crit chance, and we add an additional 64% crit damage. So crits. Hang on. Let's do some math here. So 15,042. Uh, Four plus. This would do this as a crit would do 24,668. And if hang on, if this was a crit, if this was a crit, listen, please don't. I hope that this does not become any sort of like popular meta build because this would be hilarious if it did. Oh my god, how much damage does this do as a crit? There's no way. This does. Mind you, players are not going to get hit by the full damage of it, but this as a crit does 36,821 damage. Oh my god. Jesus. And you know why? Do you know why I was so inspired to make a stupid build like this? Because here's the best part about this, chat. If you're only pressing one button, you're going to have less input delay than everybody else. So you're going to be able to use your abilities much more efficiently because you're just pressing one button on repeat. Tell me that that's not a busted concept. Because the game's just register like sometimes when I try to switch bars and bar swap and there's an input delay, anytime I just spam like one button, it's just boom, 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 boom. This this is this is some big boy damage. Oh my gosh. Almost makes me wonder if maybe it makes me wonder if we should do crit chance. I almost feel like we should do crit chance. What does this change our crit chance to? Our crit chance only goes up 5%. 5%? Skill issue. Crit chance. How is that only 5%? There's no way it's only 5%. But this is saying that our weapon and spell, our actual damage goes up. What about spell damage? That's 10 4 1 2. This one is 10 4. It actually is better if we get the apprentice. Huh. Yeah, let's see how much this does now. That's like 100 extra damage. You don't think it's worth? Yeah, it probably keeps us from being able to spam it as often. Let's go back to Magica. What's the lover? Lover? The fighter? That drops us 500, 400 to 500 ish damage on each one. Eh. That's why I'm wondering, like, is there? Just give us none. We don't even need one. The thing too is here's the other piece of this whole thing, chat. What potions do we use? Should we try to use like some broken potions? Where are the potions? Items. Food, drink, disable, view item details. Where are the drinks? Foods. Where are the potions? You use potions? Well, I guess you could manually give yourself the buffs. Oh, the penetration. Penetration! Hang on. Hang on, you might be cooking here. Penetration would take us to. It gives us another 200 damage. Or thingamabobs. Is that lower? What? So much lower. Magic. That's so weird. Huh. I guess it's we must not need more penetration according to this math calculator for this ability. Might have diminishing returns on pen. That's probably what it is. You know what we could use too, chat? To go with this, we could just use invis pots. What if we just changed all of this to divines and just went invis with this? That'd be so goofy. I wish you could see like what are some potion buffs that we could get to? Like, is there anything buffs that we could get through a potion that we don't currently have? I feel like we pretty much have everything. Excuse me. Or wait, what about how much is your crit damage? Isn't there like a? I think we've pretty much mid maxed this. My question is how much? Why is these their crystal frags cheaper? My big question. But my other question is like probably need the major intellect. That's what I'm thinking. Like, but what other potion? Wait, don't you already get? I thought you got major intellect from the thingamabob from Oaken Soul. Do you not get it? I guess you don't. Yeah, that'll give us 11. You gotta think though, our spammable is stupid cheap. It's only 2,258 magic. That's crazy cheap. You need a minor from the ring. That makes sense. I think it might have used to be major. Maybe that's why I'm confused. What are some popular potions? I'm just gonna go look at Mournhold and just brainstorm like what potions we could use. Yeah, try. I mean, try stats are the easy answer. I'm just wondering if there's like some weird like potion combination we could use along with this. I think that Reeve cooked. I mean, the only thing I don't know is I don't think I have any high elf sorcerers. Is the only problem. Well, hang on a minute. Maybe let's see. Let's just say I switch to a Breton. I'm curious if they're because it'll tell us, right? It'll say like this is a better race. So 10-3-2-1, the 10-3-2-8. We switch to a Breton. Oh, drops. What do we get? Oh yeah, it's 500 damage drop. All right, somebody had suggested a Khajiit though. What did we go to? Okay, so that takes us back around to where we were. 14. Why is that less? That's crazy. Imperial. Let's just say one Imperial, just for the shits and giggles. 14. 1. Wait, are we getting this? Are we getting all your passives? Okay, we are getting with the passives. Wait, right? Yeah, we are getting the passives. Okay. Dronian. What about Dark Elf? Dark Elf could be a. Okay, yeah, because that gives us a little junk in the trunk. Is Dark Elf better? Wait a minute. Is Dark Elf better than High Elf? That's 15-0-2-8. Oh, it's 20. It's a 20 difference. What are the other stats though? It's pretty much the same. Let's just might as well check them all. Might as well check Wood Elf, just for the giggles. Yeah, Wood Elf not good. Red Guard, also not good. Orc, surprisingly good for the Orc, but not best. No, we already done Khajiit. Yeah, it's High Elf is the best. Weapon damage enchants. I think we have weapon damage enchants on here already. There we have the weapon and spell damage. Wait. Oh, we have the recovery one. Oh, chat, we're about to increase our damage again. Chat, we're about to get another damage increase here. Stand by. Over. We're about to go crazy. Where are you? Oh, thank you. That's another 300 spell damage or 300 damage per hit. We'll take that. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna look up potions in Mournhold and see which ones are listed for the highest. Listen, I don't know why the guild hall is not set. I tried to set it a while ago, and it's not that. Go, all right? Don't yell at me. Consumables, potions. What are the highest selling potions for unit price? That's probably the crazy cracked ones that people have created and are selling in Mournhold. So somebody has made one that gives mag, stam, intellect, endurance, and heroism. That's a good one. Somebody's made one that makes you immune to knockbacks and disabling. There's stealth detection with a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to think if there's any other damaging buffs people have been able to weave into some of these tri stats. Major prophecy, which I'm pretty sure we already have. We have major prophecy, right? Which I feel like our crit chance feels like it should be higher. Yeah, why is it so low? I feel like this should be. Am I crazy? Shouldn't this be a little higher? Magicka damage scribing skill. Well, don't there's no passives though for any of the scribing stuff though, right? Or do you use passives? Are there any passives for any of the scribing skills just for having it on your bar? Does anyone know off the top of their head? I'm gonna go take a peeky poo just to see. And I'm wondering. I feel like this ultimate is the best one, but I want to see because there's one of the sorcerer lines I think has like extra damage. When you block, you cast. Increase your weapon and spell damage by 2% for each sorcerer ability slotted. I feel like this is not going to give us more, but let's just double check. So we're at, where's our total power? 10, 5, 4, 7, 4. It drops it by 1? That's so stupid. Dropped it by 1. Now let's the Mage's Guild back on. Maybe this is then better. Just throw on like balance. How is that not better? We must have gotten to the point where like small changes like we're getting mid maxed here because I feel like this should make this deal more damage, not less. Where was that? Just slap on this just to for shits and giggles. That makes it 15,215. Wait, what? Wait, I'm an assault. I'm not freaking. I'm such an idiot. I think I'm in the fighters guild like a hooligan. I'm like, why did that go down? Let's just throw on camouflage again. 15,397. Let's throw this on. 15,336. So it is higher if we have a fighters guild one slotted on as well. I don't even know which one of these is actually any good. Yeah. Yeah, we have major we've got like pretty much every buff you could ever hope to achieve in life. Like the only thing I don't know is are there any scribing skills that give passives for being on your bar? I don't think so. Knockup rune can be trolly. Are now feared. That's funny too. We already have minor protection and minor endurance. Is this shitty thing? Oh, travel night. Hmm. Yeah, we got all the passives. We've gotten it from like 15 different places. I think this is the best. Like this is the best we can cook with, you know. Unless maybe Nernhold would give us a better return on damage. All right, so let's see, just to see. So we're at 15,397. Let's say we switch to Nernhold just to see. 15,803. We actually would increase our penetration is not penetrating very much. That does actually give us a good boost. Curious, then let's say we get Valken score. Say we're like, you know what? We don't even need health. You know, we'll get it from somewhere else. What about if we did this? This will give us some penetration. You know, like penetration does not do as much as I feel like it should. Hmm. I have like the funny thing too is I have the paddles under the controller, so I can literally just like spam the bottom of the controller too. I think this is it. I mean, does anybody have any other suggestions? Penetration is kind of low, but we could always change to some of these pieces from medium or from medium to light too if we ever need it. But I don't think that penetrate. You're not really doing a lot of penetration. You're doing more so magical damage with this anyway. What's the ench? Oh my! Did we enchant this staff? I don't think we did. Chat. What enchantment should we put on this? I don't think we enchanted this. Weapon and spell damage. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We've jumped even higher. 16,512. Oh my god. Wait, were you saying you might be able to get more with Vildrith? I feel like Vildrith didn't give us this. It didn't give us the return necessary to not have the health. Oh, we've not spelled it correctly. Yeah, it's like 200 magic a difference. For how much health we're losing, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it, you know? Oh my gosh. Forgot about the enchant. Is this gold? Alright, so this is all gold. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything on these pieces so I don't look like a fool. Weapon and spell, mag recovery. It's got magicka. It's got magicka, 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 magicka. Impen, impen, reinforced, impen, impen, reinforced, well fitted. Are you actually gonna build this? I am gonna build this. I just don't know if do I have any sorcerers that are not my main. I'm not gonna like make my main character an elf. I don't know if I have a second sorcerer that's max level is the only problem. Oh my gosh, I don't think I do. I mean, I could build this on a. I guess I could have to level up. I want to level up another character. I don't want to race change my main character. Yes, I will build this. I guess too we could make sure that we're mid maxed for our CP as well here. I think we got this one right. We have that one on. Can you use a slot? I mean, I can do it. I just won't be a high elf. Though is the only problem. Do you feel like these are the best ones? I went with max mag, weapon and spell, damage done with direct attacks, and single target attacks. Is that the best way to go for that one? And then I went with reduce the cost of your damage shields, increase the effectiveness of your damage shield and damage against shielded enemies, health, and then armor. It's not like bad if I change it to a Breton. It's just not as good. Wait, that's not her. Like he's still doing 15,988 versus 16,512. The other thing I'm wondering too is so this costs 2,258. The Breton would give us it's 200 magicka cheaper. Bring this below to below 50. I think that would be a little bit unfair. I mean, I could level up a sorcerer. The second sorcerer I have is only level fucking 17. Uh, I'm going to the Vegas event, or not Vegas. Fucking what site is this? This is the. I can put it in the chat. A lot easier than me trying to pronounce what site this is. They paste this in here for you. Oh wait, I don't want to scare you guys off. Woo. Where is it? There it is. I mean, I could make this on a Breton. The only problem is I leave Friday, so I'm not going to be able to play ESO a lot until Monday once I leave. So we'll have like tomorrow. The thing is these are all like crafted sets though. I might be able to make this tomorrow. I don't know if I have enough time because I have to pack and stuff. What is it saying? Oh, it's saying I can do all these things. If I was to change all these to health, it gives us 33k health. What's this drop to? Wait, are we still a Breton? We are still a Breton. This only drops this to 15. Wait, what is it when it's Magicka? It's only a 700 difference to have that much health. I think it might be better to. I think we might be better off having just the health. Have fun in San Diego. Thank you, Chief, and I'll catch you later as well. Thanks for stopping in. Today's been another cracked stream. You guys are fantastic. This, by the way, is my only other sorcerer who somehow was created before my main sorcerer. This is what he looks like. He looks like Zeus. Tell me this does not look like Zeus. If I have time tomorrow, though, I will build this set. I don't know if we'll have enough time to stream and take them and try them out and stuff, but like, I will make it because this is maybe swap silver shards for mage's rat. Listen, we don't want to encourage ourselves, to have an ability like that. The Toe Man, lovely name. I love the name. It's yeah, it's tough out there, trying to By the way, we are the number one person right now for ESO in the category. That is crazy. You know, yesterday we were like so close, we just couldn't get there. Right now we are number one. Let's take another picture. This is crazy. I love this. We're just over here making the most cattywampus build ever, and we are literally like right now we are number one in the category for highest viewers. Now, if you switch this to recommended, it's never puts me first. Look at this, recommended for you. We are like all the way down here. What kind of build? The build that you probably don't want to use, but is cracked. This is a one button build. You only press this button. You just press Crystal Frag and you kill everybody. It's actually just that simple. You just press this button and you kill everybody. You see this? 15,258 damage. I don't know if I think I could take a screenshot of it, I guess. The only problem is it doesn't like break down. Is there a way to like share? Oh, there's a share button here. I just need to never wait. Interested? Can't save the builds yet. You can't save the build. We'll just never close this screen ever. That's what we'll do. We'll just never. I mean, hopefully I'll have this built. Hopefully tomorrow. I just haven't packed yet, so I have so much gobbledygook to do tomorrow. You know. That is just a crazy tooltip. And the fact now that we have 33k health and 45k magicka to go with it, and 1,000. Why do we have so much magic? Oh, it's because we're a Breton now. I forgot. Like, this is crazy. What if I was a high elf? Let's just pretend that, like, I switched to a high elf. Magicka recovery goes down. It doesn't change that much. What? Why did it not change that much that time? It's about a 5. I mean, it's 500 damage difference. I wish I could farm gold IRL like an ESO, tax-free motifs, and thieving casually. I mean, you know, it would be whack with an outlaw's refuge in the basement, cops who forget who you are after a minute. I play ESO for the gold hoarding as much as anything. I just got 100 million. Well, congrats. You have so many buffs. It is crazy. If anybody's got 100 mil, they're probably a PC player. Let's see what we got if we have our offense and defensive scroll too. You know, even go up even higher. You know, or even cruising for a bruising then. If we have the enemy keeps, we deal even more damage. Oh, you do play. There you go, Graph. Okay, that's a huge accomplishment. Whew. Yeah, let me go to my Twitch stream real quick. I want to thank the recent followers, by the way. They don't pop up automatically, so I was we were in a two-person group in Cyrodiil a few weeks back. What's your gamer tag, Graph? I feel like I'm forgetting. Thank you BZOP for the follow. Thank you Jakeclips78 for the follow. Thank you Psychotic Joker for the follow. Thank you Super Mario for the follow. Thank you Arrive Dirix for the follow. Thank you Terrell Heat for the follow. Thank you Deadpool Pink for the follow. Thank you Cosmo Kitty for the follow. Thank you Suit for the follow. Polly for the follow. Sanguine Cobra, Saucy Mob follow. Italian Rise, Marco Veneral for the follow. Echo Decay for the follow, Sticko for the follow, and Jesse Lady Logan for the follow. 100 mil on console. That is a fantastic accomplishment. I also totally forgot about that, so I'm so sorry. I never got into housing. That explains why he's so rich. You just completely subvert that community, and you'll be hunky dory. Such a fun concept, though. Like as an idea, I have to. We're gonna have to see how this pans out. You know. I mean, you can Graph, you can try to find people who will buy the Westwell zone for gold. If you could find somebody, if you've got enough gold that you could probably get somebody to gift it to you. I think you have to be in the same region, but I think you can gift DLCs, right? Pretty sure you can. I think you have to live like in the same region, though, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see the Microsoft Store. So let's say you were gonna do this. Yeah, you could buy this as a gift. I don't think so. I don't think it would be. You could ask. I've never heard of anybody getting in trouble for it. I know people that do it. I don't know what's next. Well, it's not mean like it's not if you were like getting US dollars for gold. Yeah, because there's only the people who are witnessing right now. I don't know. I would say you could ask, like you could tweet them or something, and they might say like, "Oh yeah, you can or can't do that." I truthfully don't know. Um, it's a good question though. It also assumes that they're watching, right now. What do you think the odds are that they're watching? Right? To be fair, they have watched me before, which is a little scary. Yeah, I know 20 characters every day. There's some people I know that do it on multiple accounts every day too, which is even crazier. And I feel like I have disrespected the Oaken Soul Ring. Have I disrespected the Oaken Soul Ring chat? Because like these buffs are pretty crazy. This is a good build, isn't it? The only thing that's gonna suck is I can't use this food yet because it's not out yet. Because this new food's not out yet either. So there's gonna be some things that we can't test yet. Hmm. But I also think that that might be offset by the fact that we're not nerfed yet either. So there's quite a few variables, I guess. So some things will be higher because the sorcerer's getting nerfed. Some things are better. Some things will be worse. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I also forgot to pay my dues, so I'm gonna go do that now, like a good little cherub. Wait, what am I doing? I'm a guild trader, not guild. I'm dumb. I know that's kind of where I am too, but like I don't have enough time to make it tonight. I gotta go do some stuff here. I know that if I start trying it, I'm not gonna want to untry it. I'm just gonna want to keep going. you know. The only other thing I'm trying to think of anything else that we could change. So we have three-piece willpower. Is there a better three-piece set than willpower that would give us what are all the three-piece sets, right? Yeah, so three-piece. Is there a better three-piece set? Chat, let's do some research. What are the best three-piece sets in the game? Agility and willpower. PvP. It's a bit difficult to know what you're wearing. Potentates, eagles. Ancient race is just what's Bennett's leeching. When you kill, that's when you kill an enemy, you get stuff. Wrath of the Imperium. Ooh, chat. We could try Wrath of the Imperium. Just gives weapon and spell damage. Is this better? Wrath of Imperium. Lightning. How did Kinross pop up? Why is I don't understand this. I guess it's got a weird enchantment on it, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna change the enchantment on this. I don't think that not go up? Oh, wait, we used Nernhold on this, I forgot. It didn't change it. Oh, 5T 15 791 versus I think willpower was less. I think willpower was less. Willpower, lightning, get Nernhold. Still has the enchant on it. Willpower. Yeah, it's more. The other one's better. Wrath of the Imperium is actually more DPS. Wrath of. Of. I'm actually wondering too, like if I switch the, do you think there's an enchantment that does more damage than the one we're using? So this gives us more damage. Is it worth it? I guess. But like, we're on a Breton, you know. So like the Breton doesn't have like that much. There's some other ones. Eagle Eye and Armor being super good. Crit chance though. Our crits would be pretty. Chat. Our crits would be pretty crazy one day. How much crit? All right, I'm just gonna look at. I wish you could like save, just that way you could like flip flop. But like, our crits are ridiculously OP. Eagle Fury? Is that what is it called? Oh, Eagle Eye. I'm an idiot. Not Eagle's Fury. Why can you only have this in robust? Come on. Eagle Eye, Lightning Staff. Throw Nernhold on there. Critical. Are spell crits only that much? That seems like Oh, do you know why it's not going to calculate how much crit we have because it's only to our ranged abilities. So it still is 3,200 or 32.5%. But if we use the ranged ability, it doesn't tell us like how much chance. That's frustrating. I wish it would tell us like, hey, if you use the ranged ability, like this is how much you would get. You know, it's agility. I think agility is just yeah, it's just willpower, but different. Blessings. Oh yeah, I don't know bless. Yeah, I already know blessings of potent cadence. Endurance, health. Not a bad option. Wrath of the Imperium. We looked at right. Yep. Willpower reusing, because that's mag and then weapon and spell. Ancient Grace, I think, is just mag. That's just magicka. I'm wondering how much. Is this better? Let's see. Ancient Grace. Oh, you're gonna put it on for both things. Duh. Like, why has it dropped so much? Because we haven't even done it yet. So that's 15,464. That does give us a lot more. We should change probably some. We don't need all of these to like. We change all the magicka. Another magicka go to 52,000 magicka. Now we're hitting big. We still have. We still have 28.6k health. Like if we wanted to, we could just change like one of these to freaking healthy. Yeah, like we're still hitting for 16k. Now we've got shit tons of magicka. The question is it better to build crit in? How much is 1600 crit? Like, how much chance increase is that? Does anybody know? How much? Do you know how much is 1652 crit chance like in percentage? Percentage ESO. Okay. You just tell me. Okay, so you would need. You start with a baseline of 10% critical. What? Mean spirited Altmer. Sorry, I'm not. He can't. I can't say anything else. Is, does anyone? All right. Does anyone here understand the math? Like, oh gosh, yeah, you open up a can of worms that we can't unclose. But does anyone understand like how much crit chance we're adding by putting in this set? Essentially, we're adding 657 plus 1652. We're adding 2,309 crit chance, which here, if oh, wait, crit chance, critical chance. Is this the division number that you would use? Why is that the number? It's a 6% crit chance? I feel like it's got to be at least like 10%, right? How much does the Thief Mundus actually give you? Maybe this will help us. Alright, so the Thief gives. Oh, this is with Divine's traits. I was like, what the fuck? 1200 baseline. And that's. What, 5%? Isn't the Thief 5%? Right? Thief is 5%. Hang on. I'm like convinced the Thief is 5%. Sorry, so right now we're at 29.5. Let's say we grab the Thief Mundus. That's 6%. And that was somewhere over here. So the Thief Mundus gives you 2912. So we are basically double that. So we would get, we're basically getting like 11%, I would say, crit chance, I think. So we would get 11% additional crit chance. We would be at like 40% chance. Wait, no, we would have Mag 1 probably still. We need the Mag 1. Look at how fucking much we have, though. Look at all this. Look at all this Magicka. Do we really need 50k Magicka? Maybe crit chance isn't a bad option. Maybe rebuild crit into this. Let's try this, because I feel like a lot of what we need to do is we need to hit people with a bit of razzle dazzle. You know, maybe crit is the way to go. Hang on, I forgot there's like 1,000 Eagle sets. Eagle. Arcade. Eagle. The light. Oh, the lightning staff. We're gonna have to change this to. Oh wait. You can also make. Which one of these does crit chance? Well, we'll go Nernhold. Weapon enchant. We have to go that. Spell crit's only 38.5, but it's not factoring in the fact that we get 1652 from range direct damage abilities. Yeah, so we're literally the frag build. Oh my god, could you imagine? We're only trading um like 500 damage, and we're gaining 15% crit. That's a lot of crit. I don't think are there any other buffs right now that we're not getting that buffed our crit chance. Increase your crit damage taken. Why would I want to give myself this? We don't have major force, but that would be crit damage. Crit damage done. Do we have anything that would give us any ability to gain more crit? We don't have minor brutality. That's interesting. Minor breach. We don't have minor prophecy. Wait, how do we not have? Doesn't minor prophecy come? Where does minor prophecy come from? I feel like Ahoy, how's it going? ESO, minor. We have the Oaken so on. Does he guys? What drops minor prophecy? Oh, would you cast the dark magic? Wait. This is Crystal Frags isn't dark magic, is it? It's not. Oh. Oh. It's not, is it? Oh my god, it is. Wait. we're gonna we'll have minor profit. Our crit chance gonna be like 50% more. Wait a minute. We're gonna have crits. Oh my god. What have we created? What have we made? I think I think this is the play. You're literally just gonna continually have this too. when you deal when you cast a dark magic ability with a cost, you heal for that. Damn it. Is that actually how that reads? What? Are we just gonna physically be healing the whole time to Ezri? Oh my god. I think, is there anything better we could do? I think this is the play. Because our crits are gonna be ridiculous. Just to make sure Sharpen's not secretly better. Yeah, third hold is the play. Oh, from direct damage to any dark magic with a cost. That's why I'm like, I didn't read like I remembered it. So you're literally going to be healing the whole time you're casting crystal frags. You will literally just be pumping out crystal frags like every zero point 0.8 seconds. You are dealing 15,192 damage, not including crits, not including the 66% more damage and half cost when you get to insta proc your free one. This seems to be, which Mundus do we have? And this is with the Thief Mundus. What if we were like real ballsy? What about crit damage? How much does that give us? 75% damage. So it's a 9% damage increase. What does the effective power round us to? Because that factors in how often we're going to be critting. So that's 10 5 or 10 2 4 5 or 10. Oh, crit chance is better. Crystal frags will be coming faster than the Taco Bell you ate for dinner. The sad thing is we're probably gonna have to wait till Monday to see how powerful this is. I feel like this is big. You know, are there any other? I'm just wondering if there's anything else I could give myself with a potion. You know, like are there any other? Because we're gonna get actually. What am I doing? We could see. I could just give ourselves. We're gonna have minor prophecy, so we can just check that box, right? Right? Yeah, we could just check the box. Did that actually go through? Spell crit 38.5. It did not, did it? Why didn't it update? Oh, wait. Oh, I was looking at weapon crit. Okay, so it does go through. 44.5% crit chance, and this does not factor in our other set. Oh. Are there any other passives? I don't think so. Increase your damage taken. We're not gonna get there. Where can you get minor sorcery from? I don't think we can get it from a potion. Minor sorcery. I mean, maybe I think you can you get it from a skill. I want to know like where you can you get it from. Can you make a potion with minor sorcery? Nope, that's not possible. Okay. Can't get minor sorcery. Yeah, it seems like it is only. I was wondering if there was any other way you could finagle it in there. You know. Actually, we don't have minor resolve. That's interesting. Minor savagery. Oh, that's for crit chance or weapon crit. I think this is all we're gonna be able to build in, unless there's some way we can riddle our enemies. Mm, Major Maim. Get Major Maim. That's from one of the things, but I get to actually cast it. Oh, you actually can get it from skills. We can't use any of these because that would be cheating. Damn it. I'm just trying to think if there's any other buffs that we could physically stack onto ourselves. I don't think there is because there's no way we don't have. We have minor force, right? With the thingamahoosin, we have minor force. Yeah, we have minor force, and there's no way you can get major force, right? Because I think major force is only very specific on how you get major force. Yeah, you're gonna. Although there's a decent chance we're gonna get Warhorn, while we're at Cyrodiil. So I mean, you can always say fuck it, slap on the Saint Seducer mythic. That probably would cause much more chaos, though. What is this? Lights Champion. It's a Restro Staff thing. Maybe we just give ourselves the aggressive Warn. That's why the Undaunted keys are my favorite part of the event, honestly. Oh, there's just I think this is the final iteration. We are literally I mean, like, is there I don't think there's anything else we can do. We're gonna have over because this doesn't factor in our 5 piece. We're dealing 15,000 damage under half of the time, because mind you, we're gonna crit over 50%. We're gonna have a 50% crit that does 64% more damage, and then we could add another 66% more damage when it hits the procs itself. Oh my god, this is so funny. Yeah, I think this is it. Got my box. Well, thanks for stopping by. Does anybody have any suggestions or anything else that we should look at before we finalize this? I save it and I guess go eat dinner late at night. And this is with a bread too, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And before somebody does reflect projectile and Jake goes, "Yeah, my build is broken." Wouldn't that be hilarious? Actually, that would actually be very comedic. But I'm gonna be wrapping up here. So this is an incredible stream. I am very glad we did this because this we have cooked a set combination that I'm at. Let me pull it up on YouTube because people loved the concept of the 2 button Templar build, the 1 button Templar build. Templar build. We have literally said don't even need the second button. Yeah, people love the two button builds. Look at this, 60K views. That's crazy. Oh, it's the guy that rated us, the games room. Subscribe to them. Assuming they're not here anymore, but great video, by the way. I watched this. Watched this video. That was one of the inspirations for this. Granted, these are all PvE videos, but that's where we're going to be even better. You just need, especially because, yeah, it's just the light attack build. That's why I don't want to do a 0 button build, because then everybody just assumes you're light attacking. But like, you're gonna be healing every single time you use this. That's the most broken part about this, is that passive is like, this passive right here is crazy, because every single frag that you do, every point, 8 seconds, is going to restore 2,992 health to you. So you're going to be regenerating magicka consistently. What's crazy is my crystal frags already hit hard. Like when I go to Cyrodiil and I hit people with my 11K crystal frags, it hurts. We are literally adding an extra 4K damage to that, and we're adding more weapon and spell damage. This is craziness. The only downside is it's you can't bar swap. Oh yeah, you'll have to factor in, like, targets resistances and stuff too, and that's why maybe I could see Nernhold being switched back to sharpened. I could see it happening. Bar swapping is for nerds. We could also throw on precise as well. What's the difference between precise and sharpened, like crit chance wise? So 44 to, it's a big difference, like 6%. On top of that, tooltips don't change from cryo and not. Also, like, our shield will be different. Did you test the build already? Yeah, what the? I mean, we're not going to be able to kill people very easily that are very tanky, but I'm very curious to see how this will do. But we may need to build in more penetration. Okay, the shield is accurate. We'll definitely just have to test it out and see what we get. I'm excited to see what this is like, because we're going to take this right to Greyhost, obviously. We got to go to Greyhost to get the clips. I imagine what'll happen is we'll blow up people who are like medium resistance and light resistance, and then people who are tanky will probably be pretty okay. But these stats are pretty crazy, and like the health recovery that we're gonna get too is also gonna be pretty nice. So like all around, like this is gonna will hit hard. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this. This isn't the build. The build's over here. And the nice thing is, if you wanted to replicate this build, this stuff is like easy. Like literally, this this is a crafted set. This is a PvP set you could buy for alliance points, and people usually sell these for like dirt cheap. That's the Oaken Soul Ring. This is trainee. Like this is a stupidly cheap build. Like anybody could just use this build. It'd be so cheap. And you can see like our resistances are pretty good too. Yeah. They have higher resistances than I do right now. Honestly, I might even taper down some of the crit resistance and put maybe some divines pieces on too. I don't know. Because the other thing too is like we're a sorcerer. Like we have a lot of Like we're attacking people at a distance. So like if we're hitting people on a wall, like as long as we're keeping people away from us, they still have to close the gap and heal, and we're just pressing one singular button the whole time. So Chad, I think we cooked, but yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it. I mean, this is gonna be the test. We're gonna have to see how good or bad this is. I hope it's good. There might be some tweaking that goes into this. I mean, I think sharpen is probably the easiest change. Maybe switching some mediums to light pieces for more penetration. What is the Demundus? No divine. The Mundus is actually crit chance. So our crit right now is it says it's 44.5%, but that doesn't factor in the 1652 crit chance to your range direct damage abilities. So that doesn't even factor in Crystal Frag's crit chance when it's being thrown out through this, which is going to be a pretty high chance because it's going to be pretty high. I think it'll be like 55% crit, I think is where we're going to be at. And I mean 55% chance to crit with a 60 cuz we'll do 64% additional damage every time we crit. That's a lot of crit. Cuz even here's the thing too. Even if they mitigate 28% of crit with their crit resistance, and we have really high crit resistance at 1848 because we scaled into it with our Mundus, or not our Mundus, our champion points. Like that's still 64 minus 28. Like we're still doing additional 40% damage ish with a crit, and that doesn't even stop the 66% more chance, like the damage that we're getting whenever the crystal frag proc goes. So I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be good. I think we'll do. Yeah, I think we'll hit like a truck. Realistically, but that everyone is where I'm gonna leave you. Thank you guys all for coming. We have like a jillion people on Twitch right now. I don't know where the stream manager is. 124 people still on Twitch right now. Let's quickly thank all the rest of the followers real quick. Thank you to Kayla, Beezy, because I don't think I called those out. So thank you for the follows. Thank you everybody for being here. You guys are absolutely fantabulous. And yeah, we're gonna build this hopefully tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have a chance to build it and test it tomorrow because I'm gonna have to pack for the San Diego events. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing super crazy that goes into this, so I think we might be able to test this out tomorrow, but I don't want to make any promises. But if I can get it all built, I will load up a stream tomorrow, and we will live go into Cyrodiil and try out this build completely blind, and we'll see what happens. So thank you guys so much again, and I'll catch you guys later.